Oh, we're.
Oh, hi everybody.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Yes. If I'm a mirror.
Okay.
All right. See, that's what happens when you eat before you get right onto the camera.
I did. Hi, Green Granny 2. How are you, Miss Denise? How are you tonight? Oh, nobody's here. She left.
Oh my goodness.
We said hi and she rolled out. Oh, back 4. Okay, we've seen 4 people in here now.
There you go.
How are you? What's up, Gary?
Gary
How you doing?
in the house. What's going on, man?
How's your mom doing? I hope she's doing better.
Yeah, so good to see you in here. Camp Silky is in here.
Hello. And I think Nicole Groves was in here earlier. And she said, oh, awesome. Gonna stop back through. Nicole Groves, she's on our team. You don't know that, do you?
No, I know.
You do know. You do know?
I know my team.
You know your team.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Brooke Farmer's in here.
Wait, Brooke Farmer's here? What? Are you joking?
Wait, did you see the picture
Let's go.
Did you see the picture I put up on him on our StreamYard thing? He's like getting ready to attack us.
Why would you do that, that poor man?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite picture.
Now he's not on Ann Dale's team, right?
He did. I don't think he got Andale. No, maybe he did. Wait, I gotta think. No, I don't know. I don't know all the names of like the thing. Yes, I think he got Andale. I'm gonna have to do some research real quick and check.
Well, I'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah,
for sure. But,
well, we did our like slumber party video things.
Oh, what?
So on the podcast, we did these videos. We're going to post a video and we were talking about all the like must-see videos and stuff. And yeah, one of them.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you? Yes, we will try to take a picture of us and our hats to email you. Yes, we will do that for you. So anyway, no, not Andale. He doesn't have Andale. Okay. See, he likes the picture we put up of him.
That's his game face.
Where he's like, I'm going to beat you up.
Yeah.
I love it. No,
I like it. That's why I like to do things like this on camera and not in person. Because when you do it in person, it can get a little dangerous.
It's a little intimidating.
Yeah. I don't know how big Broke is. We need to figure that out.
I think you could look on his videos and tell like
I don't think his videos intro by saying, hey, it's me, Broke, and I'm 5'10", 185 pounds of full muscle. What's up? Hezekiah Sparrow, what's going on?
Hey, Maple Mountain Ranch.
In Louisiana, what's going on?
Nice. That's awesome. Mountain Maple Ranch. Nice to meet you. Nice to be here. Thank you for being here. And Miss Andale, what's up, girl?
You just missed it.
What's up?
You just missed
it.
Oh,
Tina Ladybug's here. Hello. How are you? Was it a nice day for you, Miss Tina? It was a nice day here. And it's going to get warmer over the weekend. We always talk about weather. I feel like we always start off our conversations with weather.
Man, weather is where it's at. Like,
hey, what's up, Liberty?
Okay. Broke's coming in with the info. 5'11", 165. No muscle. Okay.
Look, right. Andale said, Brooke Farmer, you wish I was on your team.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I love Andale so much. She can be sassy.
Tony Renee at home. Hello.
Hey, welcome back, Miss Tony Renee at home. Because I like to call her Tori Renee sometimes when I'm not reading correctly.
Yeah. Was she the one that I scared out of here last time? I feel like.
Well, that's because I kept name calling her. I called her Tori Renee.
Oh, that's right.
She's gonna leave now.
Yeah, you're being really rude to her. I remember that.
I wasn't being rude.
That's when you don't call people by their actual name.
It was
rude.
It was chilly this morning, Tina. Like for real. I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want to go nowhere. And it's going to be chilly tomorrow morning too. I know it. And I got to get out and go to homeschool co-op in the morning. And I don't like the cold.
Mountain Grandma, how are you?
How are you? Look, Andale said, Broke. I love you though.
Yeah,
Tony Renee said, you don't scare me. See?
So I woke up this morning on the way to work and it was, I think, 34 degrees.
Oh my word.
So yeah, it was 63 in the house, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It felt good.
Chilly.
I think because of the humidity, it was definitely it felt warmer, put it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed the weather. Rode about halfway to work before I decided to turn the heat on.
Oh, nice.
Wait, Sheila Moody? What?
Sheila Moody? What? Girl, how are you?
Look at this.
That's because I posted something real quick on my Facebook page. I was like, come join us today,
okay.
Everybody. So, see?
Well, hello
to
Sheila Moody. How are you, man?
It was funny because, Sheila is awesome, right? And she was on one of those 9/11
Wait,
things.
are you trying to tell me that she's
But
awesome?
wait, ready?
I know that she's
She was
awesome.
one of those 9/11 shows back in September, and I was showing the kids Miss Sheila, and they were like, "You know her?" I'm like, "I know her." It was really cool because she was on one of these
She's
things.
famous.
I know, I love it. Hey, Garden to Table with Heather Lynn, how are you? Oh, it's got 72 degrees on Friday, but it's been in the 40s most of the week. Girl, it is going to go to like 80 degrees this weekend here. I am so psyched.
See, that's the problem with Texas right there. It will be cold, relatively cold,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden it'll be like 900 degrees,
Yeah.
and your skin is like falling off the bone because it's so hot.
Well, I read this year is going to be a like triple La Nina or whatever, and it's supposed to be super drought and warm, like hot.
Yeah.
So the last time they had a triple El Nina, it was like 2010, 2012. It was those summers, and 2011 was a really bad drought year apparently here.
Well,
So it's going to be
what
nasty.
year was that?
2011.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Before
they were like
we got here.
grasshoppers be eating everything. It was like 105, but it felt like 102 because there was no humidity because it was so dry.
Hey,
So,
look, when we keep talking about these other opportunities to eat protein, you got the grasshoppers running around. Guess what?
I am not cooking up grasshoppers.
Right at your fingertips, baby.
Hello, Family Homestead. How are you? Ida Martin from Idaho. How are you? Let's see who else we got in here.
Garden to Table with Heather Lynn.
I said hi to her because she was saying it was
Oh,
72,
okay.
right?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
She was giving us her weather update because, we always talk about weather.
Okay. Jackie Saylor in here. How you doing?
Hey, Miss Jackie.
Life with
how are
Belinda
you?
and Chuck.
Hello.
Troy with Bar Run Forge.
He always pops in the beginning. Comes in just to make sure there's anything to be razzing. If he needs to razz me, comes in, razzes me. And then Rich from Old Sweets Farm comes in here and then finishes off whatever, Troy finishes up or has started in Bar Run Forge. That's the way I feel about it.
Chocolate covered grasshoppers. There you go, right there.
No. Although chocolate makes anything better, so maybe.
Could you handle the crunch? I wonder, has anybody out there had any of that? Tiny Tim Posey, how you doing?
Hey.
Has anybody had chocolate covered grasshoppers? Because I wonder if it's got like the crackle to it, like that candy bar crackle, the rice bits or whatever.
Look, Tammy said, Mountain Grandpa bought us grasshoppers he's wanting us to eat in a video. Do it. Do it. That's me chanting for you.
Yes, we gathered that.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. That would be cool. I would watch that video for sure. I would never do that to you, Monica. You're right. You're waiting for me to mess up.
I feel like Troy's waiting for the perfect time to tell us about an animal that has exploded. Or
he still has a good story we need to ask about. Wait, Brooke said like a Kitkat crunch.
Yes.
Speaking of Kit Kats, for Easter time, I think it's for Easter, they have a strawberry dark chocolate duo Kit Kat.
Wait, what?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, you already ate it?
Yeah. So it's the bottom is like a dark chocolate.
When did you eat it?
And the top, because I stopped over at Family Dollar today to get some ice. And I had to go inside and check out the candy. And they have it's like dark chocolate on the base of the Kit Kat. It's like strawberry top, like a strawberry like chocolate, but it's not really chocolate. It's like a strawberry thing. Oh my goodness. So good. So good.
I mean, I don't understand.
I mean, it was so. I have another one in there if you want to share with me.
Life for you seems to be very difficult.
It is totally difficult. I'm stressed to the max.
What?
It's not difficult.
That wasn't even believable.
Well, I was running around all over the place today. I had to go. Yes, I filled up with gas because it was cheaper. It was down to $3.73 at the Walmart. Super excited. Liberty says that sounds good. Hopefully you're not talking about the grasshopper. Hopefully you're talking about
M&Ms.
the Kit Kat.
The M&Ms are good.
Good is like Campbell's soup. Good.
Yeah, it's true.
That's good. Anyway, so I went to get gas today. Had to go to the Walmart. And Walmart is not my favorite place to be, first of all. I don't like to shop. I don't mind picking up stuff or shopping online. But going into the store and actually shopping, not my thing. So I got the groceries that I needed, just a few.
All right.
Went over to get gas. I got groceries. I got gas. I had to return the barbed wire from the weekend. Had to get stuff for the cattle because we're lice treating and deworming. Had to run all the way down. Dropped off some money at the bank for Luke. Then I had to go back to the vet, talk to the vet about all the things. Got some medicine from the vet. And Liberty says the strawberry Kit Kat, I ain't eating grasshoppers. And then I got all the way home, but I couldn't come home because I had to go get dog food and cat food at the store. Oh, I went to the feed store and forgot to pick up the W-2s. Doggone it. I knew I had to get
Oh
something.
my goodness. What in the
Oh,
world?
man. See, Jackie, I don't like shopping in the stores. Like, put me in front of some Amazon or some whatever. I can shop on Amazon.
Yeah, I think that we need to update the idea of what shopping looks like. Hey, our Okie Homestead. Glad
Hey,
you're in
how
here.
are you?
I think we need to upgrade that because a lot of times, like based upon the generations that you're speaking to,
Mhm.
the older folks think that that means go to like the actual store.
No, I don't
Younger
like to go to the
younger
store.
people, we're not talking about that. We're talking about getting on your phone
Yeah.
and just like clicking on everything that your little heart desires as you're moving along.
I don't, not everything my heart desires, but usually within budget.
What?
Monica, that's how we do tons of stops because everything is so far. It makes an exhausting trip. Yeah, it's weird because like before I was thinking when I was younger, I'm like, how can shopping be exhausting? Okay, no, it really can be. It like takes a lot of you. You get home and you're like, I don't feel like doing anything. But you really haven't done anything but drive around and shop.
Look, when I growing up,
It's like a mental thing.
with my mother, but she's not in here.
You better
so
watch. She's probably in here.
I gotta watch. Yeah. Mom, are you in here? Mom?
Leave a thumbs up if you're in here, Sharon.
Yeah. Everybody keep an eye out for Sharon Bland. Okay. But when I was a kid.
Hey, Brooke said can't order groceries. How can I eat the free grapes?
Okay, so here's the problem. Ready? When I was growing up, I used to hate Saturdays. Most kids are looking forward to Saturdays. I was not looking forward to Saturday. You know why? Because Saturday was a day that my mother wanted to go shopping. And it wasn't like a shopping experience like just go out, get what you need. No.
I love when we pick up.
We had to go through every aisle
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure you weren't missing anything, number one. Number two, when you decided there was an item that you needed.
Did she make you hold a purse?
No, it was in the cart.
Okay.
And the reason why was because on top of the purse was the coupon box.
That's right. She had a coupon box, yeah.
And so even though you had it in your hand, if you wanted it, you had to wait to see if mom had a coupon. No coupon, no extra stuff.
Yeah, I gave up the coupon life long ago because I was buying stuff I didn't need.
Yeah.
I was buying it only because I had a coupon when I was like, I don't even buy the stuff normally.
Yeah.
So.
Well, see, I
just started buying generic.
Yeah. And that's why my mom always had things.
Yeah.
So, of course, she had storage we didn't at the time, especially. But, yeah, so grocery shopping was horrible. And it was like an all-day experience. So the thing is we would go shopping, and then you had to like go from the one store, and as soon as you were outside, you had to like hustle, get it into the car, especially in the summertime, get it into the car.
Yeah.
And then you had to go to the next store. And then while you were in there, then you had to kind of like fake hurry. And I say fake hurry because she would like, with her little legs, like walk fast, acting like she wasn't looking at everything, but she was still looking at everything and still looking to see if she had coupons.
So look, that's because everything goes on sale or has a coupon at some point. Mom was right about that too. LOL. See? Tammy knows. I will say though, I did shop with coupons for a while.
That's because you were watching the extreme couponing people.
Okay, but I could do some serious couponing when I put my mind to it. I will say, yes, I could. You did not see some of the stuff that I got. I did really good. Caleb will remember. Anyway, Caleb would remember. I used to do that all the time, and I would get. Hey, Monica, if you want, I'll drop links. That would be amazing. Hold on, let me make you a mod. Miss Andale.
She's about to get it. She don't know what she's doing.
I don't add a lot of moderators because I just didn't before, but I just, I don't want people to feel like it's a burden, like it's a thing. It's okay.
Finish telling your story.
Anyway, I used to go get we would go, and the ones I really did really well with were when they had the coupons and they had so much off for that like advertisement, and then I would stack the coupons. And we used to go to a ShopRite in Maryland, and they would let me stack coupons. And so I would get like 20 bottles of like ketchup or barbecue sauce or whatever, and I would go through and
that's what we need.
Ketchup? We always
20 bottles? Come on.
Yeah, but so I would you could only get like 10 at a time. So I'd make Caleb go through a checkout line with 10 in his cart, and I'd have 10 in my cart. And so I got a 12-year-old buying 10 bottles of ketchup.
When you got your kids in on your hustle, that's a problem for me.
That's not a problem.
That's a problem.
It's called being resourceful and smart. Smart and resourceful. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Growing with Hudson, how are you?
How
Grace
are
and
you?
Fire, hello.
Hey, Grace and Fire.
Have we missed anybody else? I feel like someone else just came.
People are coming in. I'm just trying to put up links
let's-
too. If I can get
Okay.
everybody's link at least once, that'll make me happy.
Yeah. So
Make sure you go and check out all the great people in here. If you see some friends in here that you've never really met before, go check out their channel because you might see somebody that is really awesome. And, you know, when you see people in here that you don't know, check them out. Go check out their channels. And even if I can't put up a link in time or you don't see a link, just go type them in later and good luck. Grocery shopping is a competition. I treat it like a sport. My wife hates grocery shopping with me. Plan, approach, attack, and execute. Speed and accuracy is key. Use the kids to fetch items. See, I'm really like that too when I go to Costco because I can't.
I feel like that was like one of the reports from, I think his name was Tommy Lee, which was like a general back in like the Desert Storm or something.
Well,
like approach, attack, and execute.
Okay, so
speed and accuracy is key.
Here's the thing. When I go into Costco, I do not enjoy it. We have to go to Costco. First of all, the rule here is never go to Costco on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. That is a big no-no for me. If you catch me in a Costco on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you know there is something going on and I absolutely need that item. And mainly I would rather cut off my right arm than to go into Costco on the weekend, but I will sometimes if I have to. So you go to.
What about the times where you're like, hey,
Eric, will you stop at Costco
can you
for me?
stop? Because I know you've had a really easygoing kind of day.
Here's the thing, right? Go to Costco on like Monday through Thursday. Thursdays can get a little sketch, so you got to go early. I take my children and I will make a complete list of what I need. And then as we go through like meticulously through go down one side, make a right, go to the other side, you come around, kids are fetching it. I'm like, plates, napkins, paper towels, milk, whatever it is. And they're grabbing it and putting it in the cart and we're organized. And at the end, they're always like, do you need boxes? And I'm like, no boxes. I'm going to Jenga this mess into my stuff. And I've always got these bags because I'm a bag lady and I sell bags. And I take them and put them in my 31 totes and I throw them in my totes and I have them all stacked up nice and neatly. So when we bring them in.
I don't think you want to be called the bag lady.
I don't mind. It's okay. Hey, Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, a.k.a. Jesse. Lisa's hanging out. She's the eye candy. She's Jesse's arm candy. She's like, what's up, guys?
So, yeah. And I want to tell you something about Costco, too. And I don't know. I saw Broke Farmer just said something about Sam's.
Oh, I hate Sam's. I buy stuff and get tired of eating. It goes bad.
But here's what I hate about Costco. And I respond to them a certain way. I don't know if it sounds rude. I usually just try to say it like jokingly.
I teach my kids that, too.
But when they pack, they ask if you want boxes. Well, they don't even ask if you want boxes. They just start throwing it in the boxes. And then when you stop them and they're like, oh, you don't want a box? And I'm like, no, I don't want your garbage.
I tell them right away I don't want any.
I mean, look, they're just pawning their garbage off on other people. That's all it is. This is how I feel about it.
It is a little bit, yes, it's garbage. But,
it is garbage.
Trying to help out. They're trying to help you.
What did he say? I taught my kids.
I taught my kids to shop by unit price from the beginning. They helped me and I always let them pick it. That's a really good idea. Letting them help pick out an item. I think that's what we did kind of last time. I had Jacob in there with me. The 12-year-old was in there shopping with me and we had like a list and I was like, hey, Bullfrog Backyard Homestead. I was like, okay, Jacob, you and me, we've got this many items. I want to stay under $200. And hey, Jake, how are you? And we went from right around Costco. We did everything we needed. He was keeping track of the prices on my calculator as we were going through. It was the coolest thing because he was actually able to look at the unit price to tell what was the best price, per ounce or whatever was the good deal. And we stayed under budget until the very end. And we were right at $200. And he was like, Mom, I brought some money. Can we go check out the chocolate covered almonds? And we did. We went over and we got some chocolate covered almonds. So in the end, I ended up spending $17 over the price of what I wanted to spend. But it was so worth it because we were able to get some almonds for Eric and for Jacob. So, hey, Josh, how are you? Josh Rigsby. He's got he's got his farm. What is it? What's the name of your farm, Josh? Josh is the one that came over and got the pigs from us. He has pigs and cattle and all kinds of stuff out there. He lives up in North Texas.
He's another Texan.
He is. Hey, Bomber Steve, how are you? Hope all is well with our special friend.
Jesse, I just want to mention that I'm glad that I brought some light in on this conversation. It is pawning trash on you. That's all it is.
Jesse's gonna go up in Costco next time. Lisa's gonna be like, yes, please box. And he's like, don't give me your trash, Costco.
Yeah.
Old Sadler Ranch. There it is. Old Sadler Ranch. He doesn't have a YouTube. I don't think you have a YouTube channel, do you, Josh? But he's got a really cool Instagram page and Facebook information. So
yeah. So
he sells beef and pork too.
So that's the thing with the cardboard as well. Hudson has said something about it's recycle. Well, the thing is, there ain't no such a thing as recycle out here where we live. So everything gets burned.
See, right there.
That's
Use the
right.
cardboard to kill weeds in your garden beds, not trash. Very true. Very true. Or if you do the hugel culture, hugel culture. You have to say it weird. Hugel culture. If you do hugel culture bed,
What are you doing?
then you can use cardboard. You got to say it. It's like a you got to say it. Hugel culture. I don't know.
But what are you doing?
Or lasagna garden. There you go. That's another name for it. I was making that sound for hugel culture.
Fishes and Lows.
Hey, how are you? Okay, wait. I was wanting to say. Okay, Bomber Steve said he did a video on cake decorating. I am going to have to go check it out. I love to decorate cakes for my kids on their birthdays because there's so many of them. It's always really cool to make special cakes for them. Thanks for stopping in, Miss Tina. How are you?
Yeah, Troy, that was like the Swedish chef.
Yeah, it was. It was me trying to say hugel culture. Thanks, Abigail, for making me sound like a turkey. Don't touch my turkey neck.
No, I'm trying to see what it looks like underneath
Hugel
that.
culture.
Do it again.
Hugel culture. Oh, yeah, Lisa chimed in for me. Hugel culture. Hugel culture.
What? Are you? I feel like people are just making things up.
It's not a makeup thing. It's a real thing.
I'm gonna do it again.
Who said it?
I'm gonna watch the video or the camera this time.
Hugel culture. Hugel culture.
Oh, it looks better from the side.
Don't look at the side of mine.
Yeah.
I like Fishes and Loaves Life. She said you can lasagna garden with it. That's the better way to say it. It's just easier to say lasagna.
Well,
Hugel, say, look, Broke Farmer wrote it right. I know how to spell it. I just don't know how to say it right. Oh, there's your mom. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Mom, we were not saying anything we shouldn't have earlier.
Yes, Eric was talking about you couponing and liking to shop a lot. Mm-hmm.
Why did you even say that?
Why did I just throw you under the bus?
Wow.
That's what I do.
There was okay. Hold on.
Wait, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Stop touching the screen.
What are you doing?
Oh my
Somebody had come in. I think it was Ronnie Weaver.
Hey,
there you go.
Ronnie, how are you?
Hello.
Wait, go back.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna have to read it.
Yeah, get on your own screen.
Julianne came out of retirement to do a cake for a friend. She used to be a professional decorator.
Oh,
that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check it out. Oh, Heather Lynn said we attempted a lasagna garden last fall, but we didn't do it right. And I have to spread some raised bed soil on top of it this year. Well, maybe it'll work better this year. Maybe it'll lasagna better this year. I don't know. I've never done that.
Well, I mean, look, I guess the thing is that you can find ways to utilize whatever you have.
See, Costco has an interest in your garden.
Is that what it is? Yeah, right. Look, yeah, and that's the thing is like they would be like, no, we're just trying to help you out. But no, they're trying to get rid of their trash.
So is hugel culture the same as lasagna gardening? Is it the same thing? Or is it different?
I'll be honest with you. I've never heard of either one.
Cake. That's Hudson said. I agree. I like cake. Eric likes the icing. I like the cake. Together, we can eat the whole thing. He can have the icing. I can have the cake.
No, it's not that I don't like the cake. It's just it should be like a 1-to-1 ratio. Not one, a 3-to-1 or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
How to garden. Hello.
Hey,
glad you made it in
you?
here. Appreciate it.
Exactly. See, Tammy said garden table with Heather Lynn. You never know how it will go until you try it. Kudos to you for trying. That's true. It's always good to try something.
What are we talking about now?
The lasagna gardening.
Oh, my mind is on cake now. You brought up the cake.
Oh, see, look, Troy said it's a great way to have slow release nitrogen in your beds. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. You don't use cardboard and hugel culture?
Is that like a Norwegian thing or something?
I think you do use cardboard. Maybe you don't use cardboard. Okay, yeah. I was looking at something the other day on that, but I don't know. We don't do it. So maybe that's only lasagna garden and maybe hugel culture.
Okay, I got to interrupt you because
cake should only be thick enough to hold the icing.
There you go. That's the best way to say it. I've never known how to say it, but that's how you say it right there.
Yeah, see, I'm with Jackie Saylor. I like the cake. I hate the regular icing. I only like the whipped cream icing type. Okay, so like that whipped icing, so good.
Not a big whip fan.
Oh, I like the whip stuff.
I like the so one of my favorites is the
rainbow layer cake with rainbow drips down the side and covered in lollipops.
I've seen those. What is that icing I like?
He likes buttercream.
Yes, buttercream or the Hershey's chocolate, which is the recipes on the back of the cocoa powder.
Okay, let's go back to our second conversation that we're having.
Okay.
Bullfrog Backyard Homestead said, more in lasagna, back to Eden. And then Yogi Hollow said, you do use cardboard for your first layer in the hugel culture. And then How to Garden said, hugel culture came from Germany, which is why I was saying it like the hugel culture. See, like
Look.
like the German.
Right here.
Pronounced hugel
Jesse's
culture.
got it. Jesse's got it. He's even got the little fancy
Hill
little
culture.
Double dots over the U.
You know, he probably copied that from Google.
No, I think he's fluent in German.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It sounded cool.
Oh, Heather Lynn said her dad don't like frosting. Yeah, you know.
I don't like frosting. There's a difference now. Icing and frosting.
Oh, Jackie Saylor said any chocolate icing is good too. Kind of feel you on that one. I like chocolate. Oh, wait. Josh said, how about compost tea extract? Anyone nerd out on that like me? Okay, so you know what we do is, so we don't do compost tea, but we've tried rabbit tea. That's pretty cool. If you don't try to make enormously massive amounts, okay? Do them in small amounts. I recommend rabbit tea in small amounts. Don't stick it in a 50-gallon drum.
It's a 55-gallon drum.
Oh, my bad. 55-gallon drum. Fill it halfway with poop and halfway with water, and then mix it around like you're making some witch's brew.
Yeah.
We don't do witch stuff here.
Yeah,
but witch's brew, and then it's literally like bubbling up, bubbling up, like fermented, like goodness.
Part of that witchcraft thing going on over here.
Yeah, it was like
no cauldrons or anything like that. Settle down.
It was cray. Okay, yes, we were geeking out on that, Josh, and then Eric realized that he couldn't put it, just like pour it in to the little spray nozzle thing. He had to strain it first.
Oh, good grief.
So we're out here straining it.
You're butchering the story.
It wasn't good. I'm telling it just like it was. You may ask my kids.
What?
Oh, look, Troy said, my mom's cream cheese homemade icing makes your teeth hurt. It's awesome.
Let's get back to that.
I like that idea. Oh, wait. Liberty says, it's my secret recipe.
Rabbit tea is her favorite. Is her secret
I don't know.
recipe?
Maybe she's not. Oh, and Dale does geek out with you, Josh. Don't worry. You're not alone.
You're not alone. And actually, our guest that we'll have up here in 33 minutes.
He geeks out on that too?
Well, I don't know if I'd say that. But maybe we can ask him if he geeks out on it. But there was a particular video I watched that I was cracking up with the way that he was giving his review on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny stuff. Let's see.
I don't see. Look, he does know something. What is that? Did you just copy that?
He's asking if you want to play a game of Yahtzee.
Oh, do you like my Yahtzee game? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I don't know what to do to Jesse, but just remember this is a family-friendly show in case there's any other like Germans that come up in here. Make sure that it's acceptable words.
Okay, so look, Heather Lynn said he asked my grandmother for an apple pie for his birthday one year, her dad, because he didn't like, right? So here's the thing, ready?
Right.
There's always that one kid that asks for something weird and different. That's your brother, Jason.
My brother, oh my goodness.
His brother would be like, for my birthday this year, mother, I would like a German chocolate cake. That's not a normal birthday cake. Dude, you can't be asking for that. We wait for birthdays, man. We love birthdays because we get chocolate cake with chocolate icing, or we get the white icing with sprinkles, something good, something like a normal person would eat. Nobody eats German chocolate cakes for maybe Germans, but we're not German.
Well, and that's the thing.
We ask for a pineapple upside down cake or something different.
Dumb. Just dumb. You know, and that's the thing, like as older brothers.
I gotta ruin for everybody.
I feel like you have to like override that and you got to get to mom and be like, you know, he was just joking kind of thing. But it doesn't really work. Illinois Canerum. How
Jason
are you?
From Illinois Canerum.
Visually impaired. Lathe and wood something.
I just moved it. Sorry, visually impaired.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, how are you? Yeah. Okay, so Andale says when the tea sits longer than a week, we need to dilute it like 2 tablespoons per gallon.
I was working on 55 gallons, friend.
Yeah.
We do it right.
Yes. Wait, your guest geeks out on fruit trees. Eric geeks out on fruit trees though too. He likes fruit trees. He's just working on them, taking his time. Oh no, Joshua, look, he'd be like, I like German chocolate cakes, right? There you go. He'd be the one to ask for it. You'd wreck it for everybody, wouldn't you? Oh no, look, growing with Hudson too. She'd be like, I think a German chocolate cake for my birthday is a great idea. That's not normal.
Look, the thing is that when you
can have it anytime, not your birthday.
Obviously, Monica and I have lots of kids. Okay. Like the first kid in that chunk.
I see you.
Like, so our first birthdays of the year is January 24th. Okay. And then we have like 4 within a small window. So the first one is important. You got to get the right cake.
Yeah, because you've been through the holidays and you've had other stuff.
By the time you get to the 3rd or 4th, you could care less. They could ask for the pineapple upside down, a strawberry cake, rhubarb pie. It don't matter. Because at that point in time, everybody's so sugar comatose, it doesn't even taste like anything anyway. So it doesn't matter. But the first one's got to get it right. And that's the problem that we're having right now. Is when people get it wrong by getting this weird stuff. I don't know. Everybody over here is enjoying this German chocolate upside down cake. And I'm not sure I understand what the fascination is.
Lisa said, how funny is it Jesse's favorite cake, German chocolate cake? Liberty, are you talking about the Hershey chocolate icing, the recipe that's on the back of the Hershey container?
Yeah.
That's not no secret recipe, baby. Liberty's like, Hershey's, why did you tell everybody? You can't get German.
They put it there.
Yeah, see, look, you can't get German chocolate only on special occasions. That's the thing. We feel like you should be able to eat German chocolate cake other days. That should be an other day type of thing. That should be like we have guests over. Let's make a German chocolate cake.
No.
Let's make, that's a guest cake. That's
no,
not.
It's not.
Yes, that's like.
What? Hold on. Do you like this guest?
Yes.
Then you don't make that.
I do. Because
you make a double chocolate cake. That's it. Chocolate cake, chocolate icing. That's it. Drops, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
How are you? The velvet chocolate. Okay, yeah.
What
is going on with everybody in the German chocolate? Maybe, you know what? Maybe Jason was right all these years. Maybe that's the birthday cake to ask for.
Why is everybody in here like...
They like it. Everybody likes it. Tea after 24 hours without aeration begins to die. It must get on soil foliage within hours. Good to know. Good to know.
That's really deep.
Oh, Grace and Fire. Okay, she said, visually impaired lathe and woodworker is my hubby. Oh, where'd it go? Whoa. That's huge, and this is huge that he's in the chat. Proud of him. Well, yay! I'm glad you're here too. That's awesome.
Glad to have you, man. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, Jesse, you're still talking German,
and nobody even knows what he's saying. Who else we got? Somebody else in here. Jennifer Anger.
Yep. Chocolate. What? Yes. See, I'm with you. Chocolate. Good. Chocolate.
Ricky, what's going on, man?
Hey, Ricky, how's it going in Minnesota? Minnesota. German chocolate, Trump double chocolate any day. What? What is going on? German chocolate cake. Goodbye me. Oh my goodness. Okay, Jennifer's on our team. I do not like German chocolate.
All right, let's do it this way.
Baklava?
In the look.
I haven't actually had baklava.
Baklava's pretty good.
But it has raisins in it, doesn't it?
No, isn't that like it's almost like a croissant, but it's like
puff pastry stuff.
It's like crispy kind of with the glaze on it, isn't it?
Jesse was in Germany where we met, so he does know German. So maybe.
Wait, you met him in Germany?
Yeah, 2 years where we met.
Huh.
What in the world? Hubby lived in Germany twice. I just asked him. I remembered eating. Wait, he remembered where to go. It just jumped. Where we met. Hubby lived in Germany twice.
Put it up there.
I just asked him if he remembered eating it when he lived there. Nope. See.
It's not. Look, I'm going to tell you something. This was an eye opener when we moved down here to Texas.
Wait, German chocolate cake muffins? Okay, I could do that.
You better get on your computer, shutting down over there.
Okay, I'll go do it.
Yeah, get off my computer.
Honestly, anything with the word chocolate is good with me.
Okay. Well, no, that goes back to the icing thing.
We'll see.
I don't want to just eat the cake. You got to have the icing with it.
German chocolate cake, I will say, I like it. It's good.
Oh my goodness!
I just feel like it's not a birthday celebration.
You've lost privileges to speak. No more. You're done. Shut off. Lockdown.
Where do they find coconuts in Germany?
Oh, okay. So that's what I was going to say. Here's the thing. Ready?
She's the only one on our team, Hudson.
When we were in Maryland, had no clue about this. Moved down to Texas. There's a heavy Latino population down here, obviously.
Carrot cake.
And here's the thing.
Wrong.
Ready?
I'm listening.
These hard tacos, totally American.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with Mexico.
Baklava, yes.
They
pistachios.
They don't eat. Hold on. I'm trying to finish my statement.
Okay.
It's not real. Hard tacos, totally American. So I'm with Troy. And that's the point I'm trying to make right here. Is you got
not sure, not great.
You got these people with the German upside down chocolate cake and stuff like that. They're pineapples. I don't know.
Brooke likes it.
Right? They put pineapples on it too, right?
I don't think
German
no, I don't
chocolate.
think it's coconut.
I don't know. Whatever else everybody's putting on the stuff.
Look, Troy said, Vegetables do not belong in cake. Ask the Lord forgiveness, because How to Garden said close second after the German chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Carrot cake.
I do like carrot cake without
What?
raisins. If you put raisins in the carrot
I don't
cake,
think
I'm going to tell you
raisins
right
go in
now,
carrot
that's a
cake.
showstopper. Done.
German
Out the door.
chocolate pie. I haven't tried that. Okay, I bet you that'd be good. See, I like coconuts, though. Maybe it was the last 2 swallows that carried the coconuts to Germany on a string. Look, Grace and Fire said, "Hubby's with you, Eric. I'm listening to him right now."
Yeah, or right on, hubby. I don't know what hubby's name is.
What he's the what's his name? Wait, okay. I gotta
Does
go
it
back.
have his name in his channel?
No. What's your name what's your name? What's your hubby's name?
Yeah.
Grace and Fire.
It's visually, it's right there.
I see it. I'm just trying to figure out.
It's right there.
No, it's not in there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no raisins. For sure. Any cake that you put raisins in, you're never going to bake anything for me. I'm going to assure you of that.
Oh, okay. Yes.
What?
Jason at Illinois Canarum said, if you're talking about carrot cake, let's go zucchini bread with chocolate chips. That's the only way to eat zucchini bread. Chocolate chips is adding to zucchini bread. We make zucchini muffins.
Right on.
Banana bread too, though. If you're going to eat banana bread, you got to have chocolate chips in it.
Zucchini bread is better than banana bread. I'll say that.
Hey,
Josh.
Deborah Bryan, how are you? Oh, Josh. Okay. Very nice. My hubby makes a jaw-dropping carrot cake. It's awesome.
Look, there's not many cakes I won't eat, but German chocolate, sorry, just not on top of the list. And it's probably because I need the icing. A good carrot cake, got some good icing.
Look, Jesse said most Germans don't really like German chocolate cake. They prefer Swiss pastry.
See, that's what I'm talking about. They don't even like their own dessert that's named after them. And people are still over here fighting for it.
Hey, Hudson wants to know, oatmeal and raisin? Eric doesn't like raisins.
What? Again, where's Troy?
My dad would eat the raisins.
Troy,
and love
I need your help,
raisin
buddy.
ice cream from Haagen-Dazs.
I need your help. Robert Lonas, hello, how are you? Who else do we had?
Raisins and carrot cake, yum. More for me, Eric.
Alicia, you can have
Alicia.
It. That's the thing too, is people, they're like,
Maybe.
where they say yum, more for me, take it. You can have every one of them. I don't care. When it gets to that point where you're putting raisins in anything.
Wait. What, Jackie? I had a cake from a bakery in Germantown, Maryland once that had a gelatin in it that had some awesome some fruits, including
kiwi,
and the others. It was awesome. Okay.
We'll take your word for that.
Oh, Rich from the Old Sweets Farm is here. How are you?
Yeah, I'm with Abigail too. Ooh, raisins. Said very well. Thank you, Abigail.
The icing is cream cheese and he doesn't like cream cheese. Wow. See, that's saying something. No, when you make a cake though, or you make some kind of dessert and you're eating this, and then you're like, yeah, but I don't like such and such. But then you find out that that was actually a part of it and you liked it anyway. It makes it's good. Kind of says a lot for the baker.
Yeah.
Because,
that went outside the box and thought to put that in there. Mm-hmm. No, they should be fired.
Kinder eggs. Now Germans like that candy. Toy in the middle and illegal in the US, like the real Kinder eggs. Toys are dangerous. Yeah, for sure. We've actually had a few of those because our his brother was actually in Germany for a few years. And what did they send? The Happy Hippos were really good too.
Yeah.
They were awesome.
I never ate them.
Audacity Dawning. How are you?
Hello.
How are you? Let's see. Josh says, looks like it's not from Germany. It's named after an American baker named Sam German.
Oh my goodness.
See?
It's such a ripoff.
Robert Lonas likes his carrot cake frosting best by the spoonful.
Yes.
Yeah. First off, it was created by Duncan Hines. I did not see that in Germany. Oh, wait. Oatmeal and peanut butter Girl Scout cookies. I think Eric likes anything peanut butter.
I mean, look, peanut butter is going to be hard.
Cake is sugar, butter, vanilla, baking powdered milk. If you want it better, just add sugar, period. Chocolate, caramel, and just more sugar.
Yeah, see right here, Growing with Hudson. Put that up there.
Yeah. I love that people don't like German chocolate cake. More for me.
You're welcome. Take all of it. I don't want it. Yuck. Raisins, grapes gone bad.
Yeah, it was fine for me before you added raisins. Lemon cake with strawberry frosting. I bet that would be really good. Oh, hey, Kadesh Family Homestead, or Kadesh Farm Homestead. How are you?
On?
What it do to Eric and Monica? This is showing y'all some love. Zucchini bread, muffins, and carrot cake. And muffins are the bomb, especially when I make it. Nope to German chocolate. Zucchini bread, muffins, things like that. Yeah. Carrot cake? Yeah, no.
Why do you not like carrot cake? Is it the spice? I bet you it's the spice because you don't. Is that the same spice they put in like pumpkin pies and stuff?
Probably, I think, yeah. Roy's Homestead Bees, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't like the spice. Hey, Brooke Cowgirl, how are you? Yeah, I don't like the spice. Yeah. Wait, I have a great easy recipe for cake. 1 can of your favorite soda and a white cake mix. Nothing else. Super moist, super easy. Boom, baby.
Wait. Where's the icing?
Well, you got to add icing.
Well, he didn't say that. He
Oh,
just said
wait.
moist cake.
Country Mama says I'm traumatized by zucchini bread. Zucchini bread's amazing. And just
Yes.
like banana bread, you just need to add plenty of chocolate chips and some cinnamon sugar to the top.
Oh, I was going to say that is
That's
the
it.
bomb.
It's got like a little crumble to it. It's
yes.
so good.
Oh, my goodness.
Mhm.
Dude, I'd be doing like Seinfeld, and I would just like
That's our jam, Lisa.
cut the top off and just slather butter on that bad boy.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Everybody that's in here, if you guys have, this is like complete flip the switch here.
Why? We're having such a good time.
I know, but does anybody in here have sheep? Anybody in here have sheep or raised sheep?
The ones that haven't exploded. You want to clarify?
Yeah, they haven't exploded on somebody. No, I mean, if you raise sheep, here's the thing. So I know, Troy, you raise sheep. I was actually thinking about texting you. So we have our neighbor that has a little baby. They have a mama sheep. What's it called? A ewe? Okay. So anyway, they have a mama sheep and she had a baby. I don't know. Is it called kidding when they have babies? That's a goat.
I think that's goat. It's lambing.
They're lambing. Anyway, she dropped a little baby lamb.
Slamming.
Slamming and lambing. Okay. Anyway, I know I have to ask though, Rich, okay, because I have a question so if you have sheep or if you've raised sheep, lambing, thank you, Gwen. Would you contact me via email? What sheep is? Via email or and that way we can maybe have yes, I know, right? That's why I put up there for you. Saw them walk down the roads in Germany. Get lambing, they lamb. Anyway, Baron said, I will not hear any more talk about vegetables and bread or cake. Y'all need Jesus. So I need to ask you a few questions so if you have the time, would you text or email me? And then maybe we can have a conversation because my next door neighbor has I know, Jesse. I just had to ask real quick before I forgot. I need to ask some questions and I need some people that know about sheep.
Yeah, Monica's she is not.
So I'm going to put my email. This is how my brain works. Okay. I'm going to put my email in the chat and I need somebody to email me. So that way we can chat because I have a few questions because I might be having to help raise a baby sheep, a little lamb.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about that for a second. Troy said he can call him. I have his number.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm at work and Monica calls me about the neighbor's lamb.
Yeah.
I was like, I already know what you're doing because we got rid of the last pig. We gave that one away.
We've raised 2 pigs in the house.
We haven't had any babies in the house. So now we got to get Monica's fix.
Another baby in the house. No, for real though, this was not my doing. She called me and she was like, hey, I'm afraid this baby's going to die. I'm not sure what to do, blah, blah, blah. Okay, wait. If you want to learn about sheep, check out Sandy Brock, Sheepishly Me YouTube channel. She's amazing. Okay, good to know. I'm going to have to take a look at that. And I may
do like a crash course.
Yes. And then I'll contact you, Troy, because that would be amazing. I might have to text you. It's too late tonight.
No.
But maybe I can text you tomorrow if you're okay with that.
Kadesh Farm. Let me.
Yes, sis. No. Easy to raise. Even breeders for 8 years are going to love it.
Let me stop you.
We're not going to breed
We
them.
are not sheep. No, that is not us.
This would just be us helping out our neighbor.
Yes.
Because they raise sheep for a living.
It can be cute for like 4 minutes and then they got to go.
Yeah.
Because she's like, well, Monica's like, I don't know what we're going to do with it. I said, I do. You can put it in the freezer. That's what you can do. After it grows, of course. I'm not that heartless.
Yeah. Oh, Thorhaven has sheep too. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Sandy Brock. Oh, okay. I see her. Okay. I am going to go check her out. Thank you all so much. Okay. So anyway, awesome. So we're talking about cake.
Well, no, now that you just killed the mood of cake and filled it with
cake and
sheep.
Icing and sheep. Well, we were talking about compost tea too, though, just so y'all know. Okay, so I have a question. Wait, I will warn you, sheep are literally the dumbest animal on the planet. Yeah. Oh, wait, I like my lamb with raisins. Those aren't raisins. Country mama. Oh, yes, sis said, come on, dude, they're good eating. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if you want to ship some to me.
We've had goat. That was okay.
It was okay.
But, you know.
Wouldn't raise them.
Sheep. I don't know. But anyway, okay, so I was wanting to ask everybody, have you started
Wait, are you
putting...
is this gonna be like another downer moment?
No, this is good. Have put it
Because
on
we
the
were
hashtag,
having a great time.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And then all of a sudden,
have anybody out there started putting stuff in the ground, like actually planting in the ground? I know, Gwen, you did. I haven't put anything in the ground yet besides my onions, and I'm a little freaked out about it because the weather keeps like taunting me by like being warm a couple days, and then all of a sudden, boom, in the ground. And like I want to put stuff in the ground, but then all of a sudden it freezes again. I see you. Look.
Right.
Rich came in early enough that him and Troy are here, so now I'm a little worried. They say sheep are easier than goats. Look. Halal said you're going to be keeping sheep.
Yeah.
Oh, Drops has carrots, onions, and lettuce in the ground. So I want to put my lettuce in the ground because I think it's plenty perfect timing. Like they're good. They're like my starts are like this big, and I want to put them in the ground because I think it can handle it because they're like cold crop, right? So they should be fine.
Why do we have all the lettuce in our house still?
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting ready to put it all outside.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do is put a bunch outside and get them out in the ground. More to put on the ground the 28th. Taters and peas. Yeah, in the ground. Not in the ground, thank goodness. We woke up to snow again. Yeah, see? It was in the 30s this morning, and that's not good. Hudson says potatoes and horseradish. Ida says not yet. Man. The weather's too cold here.
You know, that might be something I'd be interested in growing. Horseradish.
Well, I thought about trying ginger. I saw Tasha at Oh She Grows. I saw her do horseradish, I think, and I was like, oh, I can do that. That'd be awesome. The only thing I stuck in the ground is a shovel. Onions and potatoes. Yeah, so I think onions and potatoes are good. I have onions. That's it. And my stinking chickens tore up my onions. I was so mad. Bunch of jerks. Putting all our starts this year in grow bags. Oh, that's a good idea, Jesse. Very nice idea. Better harden them off before you plant them. Yes, I will. I actually was working on that, but they're like in 1,000,001 cups, so I'm going to be in and out a lot.
Yeah, we got like the Costco pack of the solo cups, and Monica's just got about every like 500 of them stacked up on the shelves.
I planted my snow peas outside last Friday. That's cool.
It's kind of weird because anybody that's driving by at nighttime and sees, first of all, the grow lights and then all the red solo cups just laying around, they're going to think this is like a full-on party up in this joint.
Party house, grow lights and solo cups. 70s last Sunday, snow today. Yeah. Roy's Homestead Bee said he had over 100 voluntary tomato plants come up.
Oh.
We've definitely had a lot of extras. Started your raisin plants. Oh, nice. Yes, what? She is, Andale. She is a machine.
What is the
fenugreek?
What is that?
It is I think it's an herb. I believe it's an herb.
That's a cool thumbnail too.
I know, it's really cool. It's really neat looking. I plant mines in December and they're popping up really nice. Wait, yours what? Your lettuce? Drop said spinach, kohlrabi, cabbage, most brassica, peas, etc. You should plant now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I do have some Spanish.
Know how to read that?
Kohlrabi?
Yeah, I've
heard of it.
It's a weird word.
Yeah, I'm afraid of chickens eating up, entering as I plant. Yeah, so that's the thing. My chickens have been in there the past few days in the empty garden, and I'm like, man, they need to stay out of my garden soon. Volunteer potatoes, that's awesome. Yeah, I get it, Jennifer. It's hard your first year, right? First time growing Arkansas, I'm scared to do anything. It's snowed 3 times. It's so hard when you don't really know the weather, and you can hear from people that are local and you can ask them about it, but you're going to get so many different opinions. People are going to give you, it's going to be like this because we know we're from this area. And then you listen to them and then it's like too late or too early or whatever. So just go with your gut on that. Whatever you start, just go with it. And when you try, just don't give up. If it doesn't work, keep going and go back to it next year, because that happened with us. Like we were told to go by like Valentine's Day and Easter, which is fine. And that's one of the things to go by the holidays. That's great. But here you have to really watch for frost because it can come back and bite you in the butt.
So one of the things we're going to be doing is a review on some soil. So on Monica's podcast around the hay bale, that was one of the.
Yes, it's very good for your health.
One of the things that they were. What?
I said, true. Snow is not an issue, freezes.
Okay. Well, why do you keep cutting me off
I'm
every
listening.
time I'm getting ready to say something?
I'm just talking to people. Go ahead and keep on.
Okay. Well, you don't have to read. Can you read quietly?
I'll read quietly.
Okay. No. Anyway, so that's one thing I may recommend to Jennifer is the soil testing.
Yeah.
Is a way to know what you have, and then just be really mindful of what the weather is, as far as if it's a frost, a hard freeze, things like that. Because I'm not sure where exactly in Arkansas you are, but here in Texas, it's like Monica was saying earlier, it was 70 degrees the other day. Again, you feel like you want to get out there, you want to start planting things, but the next day it's 34 degrees. So
yeah, it's true. Well, if you're interested in checking your soil to know what you have in your soil, you can also get 10% off of coupon code. So if you go over to our podcast, or if you just ask me here, I can tell you what to do. But we use a kit. It's called, oh my gosh, what's it called?
Well, I don't know, but
Alicia, what's it called?
Now's not the time to forget.
I can't remember. How
are they going to give you a free
I
sample
know.
to go
Well,
test, and then you don't even remember what it's
Hold
called?
on, let me get my paper. You just did a commercial for it. Let's see. Where's my commercial?
Oh, you did a commercial for it. Excuse me. Were you big time?
We do commercials.
Whoa.
We have sponsors.
That's the word I was looking for. So they sponsor you, and
Common household spice. I've been thinking about something. Oh, that's pretty cool. Fenugreek is really good for breastfeeding moms. It can actually help increase their milk supply.
What are we talking about?
Fenugreek.
Well,
also used in many Indian dishes with a nutritional profile and slightly sweet, nutty taste. Yeah.
Did somebody say that, or you just
fenugreek? Yeah. Eric doesn't get another word. New week, same thing. Rich, that's just fine.
Notice how she's actually almost in my lap this week.
Yeah.
She just keeps getting closer and closer to the microphone. She doesn't like to stay on her side.
My soil test kit. Thank you, Jesse. So yeah, my soil test kit. And then if you go there and you want a 10% discount code, you just type in mysoil22 and you get a discount for it. It's a good kit. I've ordered 2 of them. Actually, I got one for free, and then I purchased one myself with our coupon code. And so we did it that way. So yeah, stay tuned. That video is coming soon. It's time to do the winter seed sowing and milk jugs in my grow zone for summer crops. I need to get them going. I have a bunch inside already, but my one is outside. My sister-in-law does that. She does and
she's up in the Northeast.
Yeah, she's in Maryland, and they do the milk jug sowing, and that worked really well for them last year. And I think they're doing it again this year. So I have to check in with her. I do want to be close and down, and usually I don't have a problem with it. Plus, I'm on this little butt pad thing, so it makes me look really tall. See how tall I am compared to Eric tonight? Bye, Ricky. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah,
we appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm super tall tonight. See how tall I am? He's such a shorty porty.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not. Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Wait, fenugreek actually also helps you grow your hair and clears your skin.
Oh,
nice.
Facial hair? Dude.
Facial hair? Clear my skin. It'll clear my acne beard.
You don't have an acne beard. I don't know why you always say that.
It's like actually mutton chops. It's acne mutton chops. Hey, Hugo Homestead, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
Just in time, we've discussed the weather, cakes, and what kinds are best and what kinds are not so good. We've discussed compost tea. And
we were having a good time, and then Monica took us
and then
right
asked
down.
about sheep, and then we started talking about what plants are in the ground. Monica's on a booster seat. Yes, I am. It's called a butt pad. Let's see. Got to run give baby goats vaccines while hubby's here to help hold them. Well, enjoy your evening, Miss Gwen, and thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and then we got, don't forget you had a conversation about raisins being horrible, and putting them in anything is a bad idea.
Potatoes, plants, and media. Yep, that's true. Very cool. And we talked about raisins. Yes, we talked about raisins too. Yeah, we talked about fertilizer, all kinds of stuff. My banana trees and sweet potatoes sucked all the goodness out of my soil. I asked because I looked up in Braselton and Black's Tropical and Savannah grows what I do. Oh, nice. See? So Alicia's super encouraging, and she was like, yeah, I had to sit on a butt pad too. I hurt my tailbone back in 1997 and it still hurts. I'm like, well, thanks for the help, Miss Alicia. 25 years later, she's still feeling butt hurt. Not good. That's not an encouragement. My bees are tired of the cold also, and putting those little jackets on isn't fun. Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh yeah, Bland's Thomas Lane Rancher German chocolate cake haters for your birthday. Haters, we are just not fans of the German chocolate birthday style.
The fake German chocolate.
Yeah, not even real German.
Duncan Hines.
Duncan
I think
Hines
somebody
German.
mentioned earlier. So.
Halal family homes that fenugreek makes your lashes long too.
Oh, I need some longer lashes.
Yeah. Oh no, Gwen, he left you, went back to the shop. Oh man. Hey Dave, Texas Carnivore, how are you? Country Mom was like, keeping it real, but hurt real. Yeah, it's for real. Oh my gosh. Fishes and Lips said, did you ask him to kiss it? LOL joke.
I don't know that I would ask Alicia that question.
Yeah, she probably did. Yes, Andale, those tailbone injuries kind of hang around. That's not good. Well, Alicia's just lost like 50 pounds, so she has less cushion there now.
That's true. Did you see her answer?
What'd she say? Daily, Carol. Oh my goodness. See, that's where you have to watch that combo between Alicia and Carol.
Yeah.
That was a trouble. Them's are trouble.
Yeah, for sure. Dad, what's going on? Texas Carnivore. My biggest fan of all the beef that we make.
Yeah, but he goes out and buys beef too.
Well, that's because when you're consuming like 18 pounds a day.
Roy's Homestead says the coconut frosting is good on spice cake. I think the spice cake is too much spice for me, not enough cake. Maybe not enough sugar.
Just give me the icing.
No, I don't have a donut. I have something very similar.
That's a whole other discussion.
Memory foam.
Donuts.
Butt pad. He rolled his eyes at you. I know. That's all day. Hey, Connor, how are you? Connor's Curiosity. Oh, your dad said he just eats 2 pounds a day, just so you know.
That's still a lot of beef.
Hey, it is what it is.
That's why all the cows are scared when they see him walking out in the pasture.
Oh, that's a good idea, Drops. Yes.
What's that?
To maximize space with companion plants for like tomatoes, plant them with onions and garlic or even lettuce. Mm-hmm.
Very smart.
It is a smart pad. It's memory foam. Yes, you are trouble.
You know what, Troy? I don't even eat bread.
He doesn't eat bread.
Just give me the meat.
Just sandwich. Bread should only be enough to
just
eat.
Give me the meat.
He just uses lettuce now.
Dude, I'm gonna say this.
Or he just eats meat.
So there's a particular channel my dad watches. Feel free to go check him out. He's got lots and lots of subscribers. Dr. Sean Baker is the guy's name. And so he's all about the carnivore diet. And so I was skimming through some videos last night, and he asked the question on the title was, do I eat eggs? Now, again, remember his diet is mainly beef. So I watched a video and he says, yes, I eat. And this is an older guy. I think he's in his 60s, if I remember correctly. And he's a very muscular guy. He's very in shape.
We're going to be trying that,
Ida. And anyway, so in the video, his response was,
sorry, I'm trying to talk quiet. Go ahead. Keep
going.
going.
You still.
Sean Baker, muscular old guy. Come on, keep going.
Anyway.
Not really old. He's just old.
So in his video, he said, yes, he eats eggs. And take a guess how many eggs he's eating a day.
24.
8 to 18 eggs a day.
Oh, I thought way more than that. Hey, Susie, how are ya?
Dad says he's in his 50s.
He's in his 50s.
But that's still, if I can look that good, I can't look that good right now. I'll be honest with you. I don't look that good. I can't wear the what's it called? Racer back?
You gonna be wearing a racer back?
Why
are you gonna be wearing a racer back? That's for girls. Don't be wearing that.
No, I'm talking about like the tank top where it's like it just enough to like go over your muscles.
A wife beater?
Okay. Well, that doesn't.
Can we say wife beater? Oh, we're not monetized. It's really fine.
Okay.
If you've been beaten, I'm really sorry, but
Monica,
that's just what it's called.
What?
That's just what it's called.
What's wrong with you?
That's just what it's called. I need to drop out. Family call regarding my mom. Oh no. Came in late and leave early. Not great manners. Oh, take care, Rich. We'll be prayerful for you. Let us know if we can pray for you in any way. Yeah, C drops. If I ate that many eggs a day, the bathroom would never be safe. Yeah. Meat is a fine meat. We agree.
Well, and over there at Connor's Curiosity, this guy's catching all kinds of fish. Now, that's one thing that I would love.
He's catching snakes too.
That's one thing I would like to.
Spaghetti straps.
To do is be more efficient with fish. That's what I'd like to do. What do you say?
Okay, there you go. Muscle shirts or tanks, less offensive. Yeah.
Yeah, Monica.
I'm sorry.
Jeez Louise.
I grew up by the city, so we just call it what it is. So thanks, Alicia.
Yeah.
I'm all kinds of offensive tonight.
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody so much for coming in. We got a special guest to bring up, but just before we do, if you haven't had a chance to hit that thumbs up yet, please don't forget to do that. Make sure that if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe. We appreciate all the support. Anybody else in this fine chat, feel free to look them up as well. If you guys care, if you're new in here and you care to share with people some things you're working on, or asking people to go check your videos out, I'm fine with that. It doesn't offend us at all. This is a family-friendly channel and a support group for anybody that is able to make it in here of all ages. So we appreciate you guys coming in. If you haven't had a chance, also check us out on Instagram and Facebook, if you would. What? Okay,
so Kadesh said, no, not Kadesh. O'Connor said he caught a 5-pounder yesterday.
There you go.
That's cool.
Troy, I would appreciate it if you don't retract the thumbs up, just
Thanks,
because
Carol.
It helps us, even though Monica is offensive. So
thanks, Carol. She said less offensive, but if you're a gang member or wannabe, wife beaters is the term.
Okay.
So now I'm a wannabe gang member.
Well, I mean, look, if the gun holster fits.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to bring up our guest now because it is 30 minutes past his bedtime. And I don't know that I was supposed to say that, but I did anyway.
It's actually an hour past his bedtime.
If at any time he looks like he's dozing off, we would just continue the conversation and find a way to wake him up.
We're going to yell, Andale's here. And he'd be like, what?
Yeah. So we're going to add, this is our guest for tonight. This is Broke Farmer. Let me add him to the stream here.
Hey.
Oh.
Why'd you take him? Why'd you take him down? You're so rude. I got you.
I thought we were doing
He took you down.
I thought we were dancing.
Yeah, I was all like, whoop, whoop. And he took you back down. Like,
but before we get started, fun fact. The term that Monica used that some found offensive, I'm not going to repeat it. But the term comes from
wife beater.
I didn't say that. But the term comes from Lifetime movies, because in all the old Lifetime movies, men that wore those shirts were abusing their spouse. And the term got coined that from Lifetime movies.
Nuh-uh.
Fun fact.
Do you make that up?
A lot of the movies on Lifetime, that's what the guys were wearing. You know, in Lifetime movies, all the guys are bad guys.
Yeah.
All the men are bad guys on those movies.
It's true.
And when so many of them were wearing that it coined the term. So
wow, that's crazy.
I want to let you know, around this house, she uses that term because she puts it on and then starts beating me.
That's not even happening. That is not even true.
That's what's happening right there.
That's not even true. I'll put no hands on nobody.
I shouldn't be laughing. It's not fun.
Well, you know, we could probably be a bit offensive, but we try not to be too
seriously, people
sensitive.
that get abused is a real thing, and we are not making light of any of that. We promise y'all. But that's just what we called it growing up, was a wife beater. Maybe my mom watched a lot of Lifetime movies, and I said it again.
I know. How many times?
I'm not monetized. I don't have to worry about it.
Well, if they ever consider monetizing us, now they're just going to go back and watch old shows or whatever.
No,
and they're
look, there's so much nudity and like stupid garbage on YouTube. And if they're going to demonetize someone for saying something like that, or some of the other stupid junk that they demonetize people for, shame on YouTube. Shame on YouTube.
But when they review your videos, it's usually, if you cursing or saying something outrageous in the first 5 or 10 minutes, after that, it's usually out the one you can say what you want.
Good. So next time I say stuff, it's going to be in the middle, just like I did. See, I didn't say nothing offensive in the beginning.
Hey, Eric, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to encourage you. My bad. I apologize. I'm your kid.
Thanks for giving me that good piece of information.
I'm sorry.
Look,
that's my fault.
Here's the thing with Monica is she's a maverick. Okay. She's going to do whatever she wants. Yeah. It doesn't matter what I say. Even when I try to give good advice, she's like, that's great advice. And then she does the opposite. So
at least she listen.
I do listen.
There you go.
I just don't always heed the words that come out of his mouth.
Broke, are you married?
Yes, I am.
So what maybe you can help me understand the difference between listening and hearing.
Also, mine feels the way Monica feels. So,
Samesies.
I don't know what to tell you, but I understand. It's kind of what it is. I mean, you know, you go with the punches. You know,
we gotta think. We have to figure out a way to break this cycle. We got to find a way to somehow get the ladies to listen, like to actually listen, not just
you're about
us.
to lose all your half of your audience. You need to watch yourself real fast.
Well, let's start by saying, hey, Eric, the views on the Bland's Promise Land Ranch is those of Eric and not of Broke Farmer. Let's start there. I don't want to be lumped into this conversation because
it's too late. You're guilty by association. You are here on the channel.
No, dude, I'm not doing none of that. Whatever my wife want to do, I'm cool with it. I've learned.
Oh my goodness.
I've learned.
Look, hey, Danae's Backyard Garden. How are you, fallen Arkansas veterans? Let's see. We got a bunch of people that came in here too. I was trying to say hi to people. Everybody's coming for Broke.
Broke, do you know all these people?
Let's see.
Yes, I know Susan Jacobson. I know Danae's Backyard Garden. What's up, Danae? What's up, Susan?
Jennifer just subscribed to Broke Farmer. She's like, I think I just subscribed to Broke Farmer.
Free Handley Made.
Yes, Nisi. What's up? Hat Creek Homestead's in here.
Look, and Country Mama Music. I was in her live. I think when she hit at 1,000.
Yeah.
Very nice. You were there for the gifts. I'm with you, man.
I can't win. I'm just.
He's gonna get in so much trouble being here with you.
Hey, I was there too, man. I was looking for my freebies, and you know, maybe you can explain where your name came from. But I will say that on the videos I was binging yesterday, I kept hearing this common theme. I like free stuff. Free stuff is good.
Free stuff is good.
I love free stuff. I love free stuff. It's kind of my thing. I've been cheap since I was a kid, and I just find more inventive ways to be cheaper. Yeah.
That's nothing wrong. It's frugal. See, you can use a better word, frugality. You're just a frugal guy. I'm
gonna tell you, I could have $1 million cash and all $100 bills in my pocket. I would still go to Goodwill if I needed a dress shirt for church or something.
Why not?
I know the store. I know where everything is. You know what I mean? I enjoy those kind of shopping. Dollar Tree.
Well, you know, my kids been getting hand-me-downs for like a long time. So I never really had to go shop for them for a lot of clothes and stuff. And my mother-in-law, she'll go out for real. She'll go out to Walmart or wherever, and she'll come home with a bag on the weekend and be like, I picked up stuff for the boys. And my 5 youngest boys are ages almost 14 down to almost 6. So there's, you know, the 5 youngest. So they go through clothes, and when one is done, the other one goes right into it. So I have like a bunch of just hand-me-downs constantly. Well, I needed something for my oldest boy last year at the end of the season. And I was like, I don't know where to get this. I don't want to buy him a brand new shirt for this one time. And my friend's like, why don't you go to the secondhand store over here? And I'm like, where? She's like, girl, it's down the road. And so I drove and met up with her, and we walked in there, and I was like, I love this place. And it was awesome. I bought him a shirt for like $1.50. And I was so excited when I walked out. I was like, yes, I did just buy you a shirt for less than $2.
And then some stuff in there is brand new. It still has the tags on it. A lot of it gets a bad rap because people are like, I don't want to wear nobody else's clothes. Well, look here. I bought a whole suit for $6. So I wore it at the church a couple times. So I'm good. $6 suit, man, come on. That's great. This is America.
Well, I was going to say too, now I've never heard anybody say that they didn't want to wear someone else's clothes, but
some people are like that though. They don't want to go to the Goodwill because they're like, no, thank you. I'm like, hey.
Well, I mean, I think
no shoes or underwear though. No shoes and underwear.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say I would probably draw the line at the underwear thing.
Tammy.
But I mean, if you're washing it anyway, and then if you kind of step back and think about like how many things you actually do share with people, you know?
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
like if you go to a hotel or a motel,
Right.
or
You'd be
if you
sleeping
go
in the same bed with somebody else just slept in. Who knows
Or-
what else they did?
water fountains.
Oh,
What about like if you go to a restaurant, you're using silverware that someone else has used, and you know
why do you gotta say that?
that's funny too because
I never thought about that.
I think it was my mom. She used to not like drinking out of cups at restaurants because she said that other people could be drinking out of it. But I'm like, but don't they put it in the dishwasher?
Yeah, but about you're eating the same. You're using like the same silverware somebody else just used.
Now,
Never-
the water has to be a certain temperature and is regulated to kill all the bacteria. But
Money.
you always use a straw when you go to a restaurant because you don't put your lips on something. And you can ask for plastic silverware. They will give it to you free of charge.
And then you can take it home and clean it up and use it again.
Facts.
See?
Big facts.
There you go.
So my dad said that
Yeah, that's true.
my cousin Vinny, they were able to find a nice suit in that store there.
That's
so
true.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
But what about
Hotel.
I was watching something the other day. They said that if you ordered a meal where it was the half chicken, then in reality you're sharing a meal with a complete stranger.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, but who cares? Who cares? They're not eating it. Sorry.
But you know what? I don't like half chicken. If you cut the chicken all the way up into pieces, I eat it. But I don't like leg quarters and I don't know. I just like the individual section pieces. That's crazy, but I don't like them. I think it's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like the chicken was alive yesterday, and I'm sitting here eating it. I don't know what the difference is. It just weirded me out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good. You're good if it's like just the thigh or the wing, but if you just have like one whole half of it, that's a problem.
Yeah. I feel like I could see it running down the street, and now it's in my plate.
Yeah, sometimes I have to be careful when we do rabbit in the crock pot because it's cool when it's all separated and it's all shredded. But when I'm pulling it out of the crock pot because it's in the shape of the bunny still, part of me is like,
you call it the bunny.
shape of the bunny because it's all like, and then I just have to I have to shred it quick. I don't want to look at it. And then once it's done, it's good. I don't mind because it's all shredded meat. It just looks the same as chicken or whatever. But yeah.
I mean, growing up, we had rabbits too, but we weren't allowed to name them because we knew what the end game was. So we didn't call them bunnies or rabbits or nothing. It was just food that was out in the yard.
Yeah.
Were these raised rabbits or these were just wild rabbits?
No, we bought them from somebody, and I mean, we didn't keep them long, couple months, and then.
We name ours. We give them love, and we name them and snuggle them.
I will say when you put them on a grill and they're all sprawled out, that is a little bit strange. But we'll usually put 2 inside of a gallon bag, and we just kind of like, put them like this. But when they freeze, it looks like a human body in there. There's no other way to
say that.
I'm sorry. That's just
earmuffs, Alicia. Earmuffs, baby. Earmuffs.
It's just weird. It is weird. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry.
Earmuffs. Okay.
Old school? Was that old school movie?
Which one?
Earmuffs.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Earmuffs, Alicia. Earmuffs. Okay, we're done. We're done talking about the rabbit and the crock pots, Alicia. We're good. We're good.
Oh no. When you say earmuffs, it was a scene in the movie with Will Ferrell.
Yes.
Where he was cussing and he told his son earmuffs.
Yes. Yeah. We don't talk about that around Alicia. When we have any type of videos that we have that might be something that is a little more in detail with the intricacies of meat eating or meat stuff. I always tell Alicia to be back, just stay back and don't watch it, just in case.
Well, I'm in the South. We eat everything from the rooter to the tutor. And
wait, did he say the Rudy to the Tootie?
Mm-hmm.
Rooter to the tutor. The rooter to the tutor. Everything in between gets ate. So, you know, we don't have pets like that. All the pets we got is dogs and cats. Everything else is on the menu.
Yeah.
So, out of curiosity, where exactly are you? Which state are you in?
I'm in Georgia, the wonderful peach state of Georgia.
Nice.
Okay.
Very cool.
Do you have peach trees?
Of course, I got peach trees. What?
I was in Georgia.
Monica, please tell them again. I am a fruit tree connoisseur.
Yep.
I live in Georgia. And he asked me, did I have a peach tree?
I know. Well, we have a peach tree too, but we don't eat the peaches from our peach tree. We have the little like, they look like little planets or like little Saturn peaches, and they have a little.
I think they're called galaxy peaches.
Galaxy peaches, whatever they are. We got them from the Home Depot, and we have had them for like 4 years now. And they put out these beautiful little peaches, and they're so cute. And I want to go pick them, but right when I get ready to go pick them, all the wasps are enjoying them. So I didn't get no peaches last year.
What? The wasps?
A wasp. With these wasps will just
get a water hose. You spray them bad boys off. You take a mad dash. You get a handful of peaches, and you run back in the house.
Yeah, it's not that easy. They all hard. I try to get them, and they're hard. It's rough. Peach trees are rough over here.
What are you fertilizing? I don't mean to get personal. I mean, because I feel like fertilization is a real personal issue that some people don't want to talk about.
We do put fertilizer on them. We fertilize here. We put rabbit poop on them all the time.
Yeah. What do you mean by fertilize?
I mean, any fertilizer, rabbit poop, but I mean, you got a minute? I got some.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
Well, now we're going to take a short commercial break. I hope you're all enjoying the show.
Hey, everybody who's here.
And
thank you so much, Hudson, for coming in here. I love you.
For those who are just now joining us,
what you got?
I just got reprimanded for not knowing that Broke had
peach trees because he lived in Georgia.
Okay, we're back.
Citrus and fruit tree food. Oh, that's cool. Maybe you should do that. We only have 4 trees. We have 2 plums and 2 peaches.
Ooh, you got the good stuff then. I got 2 plums too. I got a Santa Rosa and a Burbank.
We don't know what kind of plums we have.
I can't remember what they are.
Little baby plums. They look like large grapes.
Probably medley.
The problem
weird.
The problem that we keep having is 2 things. It's ants and it is wasps. Did you see her fall? She literally just fell into my lap. Stay on your side of the room. What are you doing?
I thought it was segmented over there. I didn't know. I thought y'all.
No. She must have hit that lotion spot on her palm of her hand or something. She just
Hi, Caleb. Hi, Creekside Maples. Welcome to the show. I'm just falling all over the place here. I promise it's just sparkling water. It's just sparkling water.
Look, hey, Eric, that's not sparkling water, dude. That's what kind of can it is.
Something's happening. And I don't know what it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, what kind of food was that again for the trees? Because I wanted to, what's it called?
It's EB Organics, but EB Organics citrus and food tree food. I got it on Amazon. I mean, I got everything, all my fruit trees mulched out. I bring the mulch in and I just put it on the drip line and just cover the mulch back. I don't dig it in or nothing like that. I just pull the mulch in, drizzle around the drip line, push my mulch back out, and I'm done.
Okay, you need to try something. You need to be watching more Brooke Farmer videos.
But no, I mean, rabbit poop is one of the greatest fertilizers there is.
Yeah.
I mean, if you fertilize with rabbit poop, you're doing the right thing. I mean,
they're growing. It's the tree is growing. I'm having a problem with the fruit kind of keeping up with the size of the tree.
Yeah, so you probably should cut your tree back. Trim your tree.
You don't know nothing about trees, and you're telling me to trim my trees.
I watch tree stuff. Hey, Naked Gardener, how are you? I watch tree stuff.
She's giving me recommendations. She don't even know.
Saying. Hey, Roy's Homestead Bee said, if you're close enough to Rome, Georgia, you can trade fresh honey for peaches.
Really?
So you see, free. Trading is basically free.
But fun fact, I've only got 1 peach.
Oh. That's a big fat no right there, Roy. Big fat no.
Huh. Well,
No.
I mean, don't speak to the man. Let him decide on his own.
He's I only got one peach tree.
Are you close to Rome?
Don't ask him. People be coming to find him.
Oh yeah, he's famous.
Don't answer that.
I forgot.
People be coming to find you.
Like, fun fact: in Georgia, everybody has a click click. So no, I'm not worried about people.
This is a family-friendly show. I can't believe this.
Hello, you're the one that said I had lotion on my hand, which is kind of weird. Just saying.
Fat ear.
That was true.
What?
That was inappropriate.
It was hilarious, but
I mean,
definitely hilarious.
my hands are up here.
Monica,
You are the one that said
what
that.
is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Can I see somebody in the chat?
What'd they say?
No,
See?
it was the Naked Gardeners. What's up, Naked Gardeners?
Yeah. Nick Gardner's came in here and said citrus has feeder roots and the fertilizer will take it up. Training your pear tree right now before backyard's training his. That's because that's probably what you need to do. Just train it and trim it. Top push out.
I'm not a big advocate for all this fruit tree pruning. I'm not an expert, but I feel like your tree you got to prune for a reason. You prune for dead limbs, which promotes growth. Or you're trying to keep it at a certain height is okay to prune, but just pruning because it's the fall, I don't believe in that. I believe you have to prune for a reason, and some people just prune every year for no reason. I'm not an advocate for that.
Yeah, I try to let my stuff just do all natural. Now, my brother-in-law is like a huge, I guess, he's not technically an arborist, but this is a guy who can grow a tree from anything. And even the ones that look like they're dead, he can bring them back to life. So he's kind of been educating me with the trees as we've been going along. And that was one of the things that he told me was to trim the branches up to get it to grow up first and then to kind of bush out. And I did not heed his advice. And then I had one branch that kind of wide off of the main trunk. And it got so big and so heavy that it was basically laying on the front gate. So I just had to lop it off last year because
he got crazy trees.
Wow.
Yeah. Margie said you can make some compost tea for your trees around the tree under the edge of the limbs.
I don't do compost tea. I know that's a no in the gardening community, but I don't. That's too much.
Well,
we just do the rabbit tea because you can put rabbit poop in a bucket and put some water on.
Here's the thing that I learned, and now it's obviously different if you're working on a smaller scale. So that I'll start it out by saying that the rabbit tea that we were working on, the reason why we were using a 55-gallon drum was because we were using it for the grass and the pasture. But the thing that I figured out was that most of the time rabbit manure is pretty dry. So especially down here in Texas with the heat, just in a matter of days, it's already broken down. So, you're spending so much time creating and making this tea that what I found with myself is it's quicker for me to go clean the pens and just spread it in the pasture and let it do its thing instead of soaking it and stirring it and then straining it and then spraying it. And
too much work.
Way too much work.
But okay, let's be honest for a minute. The first time you saw fresh rabbit poop, did you think Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah. Yeah. They're the size of Cocoa Puffs too.
It looked just like Cocoa Puffs.
He wasn't allowed to eat Cocoa Puffs as a kid, probably because they were like healthy eaters. No. They had to eat like grape nuts and stuff. But I know sugar cereal. You know that cheap stuff you can get, like Cocoa Puffs.
We didn't eat Cocoa Puffs. We ate, I think it was Cool Pops or something like that. The knockoff Kroger brand.
Yeah.
We didn't actually have. I know what Cocoa Puffs look like, but we didn't get those. We got the long bag for $1.99.
No, see, we only got those on there on coupon, and if you like beg your mom for Cocoa Puffs, and she's like, it's like chocolate in a bowl. We're like, duh. Yep. So,
but like I said earlier, if my mom didn't have a coupon, wasn't happening.
Your mom would not be buying sugar cereal anyway.
Well, she didn't clip the coupon on purpose.
All right, you said something about your brother and what he wanted for his birthday.
Yeah.
I've been in the grocery store on my birthday, and I just asked for all kind of crap. I mean, Little Debbie cakes and Lucky Charms. Oh my God, Lucky Charms. I don't know what they put in. I want to know what the ingredient is because they are super addictive. Lucky Charms are delicious. I don't care what nobody says. Delicious.
You can just buy the marshmallows from Lucky Charms. Just a bag of marshmallows on Amazon.
Get out of it, man! Stop playing with me. Are you serious?
I'm not even playing.
Now, let me tell you this, bro. So I came home one day, and it's not like a reasonable size bag. It's like a 50-pound feed bag.
It's not no 50-pound feed bag. It's a 5-pound bag. It's like 2 pounds or 5.
5 pounds.
It's like this big.
5 pounds. Broke. Have you ever picked up a bag of dehydrated marshmallows?
It was like 2 pounds probably.
Yeah. Do you know how many dehydrated marshmallows you would have to create 5 pounds? Does anybody know?
It's so good.
It's like a truck full.
So good.
So
good.
How do you eat them? I mean, what do you put them in?
You put them in a bowl with some milk and you just eat them. It's the best. It's the best part.
Are you serious?
Of the cereal.
You did?
I didn't do that. My children did it. I ate them dry. That's too much sugar.
You know, I grew up around a mom that was trying to feed us healthy. I think Monica's trying to like just counter that and just find like the worst food to eat.
No, it's called I'm living my best life through my children. Okay.
This is my best life. I don't know. We grew up in a household where a meal was cooked 5 out of 7 days a week, oatmeal for breakfast and fruits for snacks and stuff like that. So, you know, I got a pretty tight, you know, diet, but come on, Lucky Charms. Really? Yeah.
For real.
I'm gonna have Lucky Charms.
I'm telling you.
And Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A.
Oh man.
Chick-fil-A is like crack.
Oh my God.
The bad thing is like I would never normally go to a restaurant and drop like $50 on purpose. We go to Chick-fil-A and ordering for my family. The total for my family of 10, actually 11. So if I'm buying with my daughter-in-law included, for a family of 11, I'm spending almost $100 at Chick-fil-A. And that's with like us sharing drinks and everything. And when we're doing like a special, if we're out, like at Christmas time, we went out and we were doing some fun stuff in the evening. And I was like, we're going to go to Chick-fil-A and then we're going to go look at Christmas lights and it's going to be a thing. I dropped over almost $100. It was like $97. And I didn't even bat an eye. I was like, this is the best thing ever.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Normally I would never do that.
She didn't bat an eye, but I did the next day when I had to work a couple extra hours overtime.
Hey, Aaron at Bramble Hill, how are you?
Yeah, it's Chick-fil-A. Do you know when I go to Chick-fil-A, I never look at the menu or whatever. I know what I want. I want a number one with a lemonade with a Chick-fil-A sandwich on the side and all the Chick-fil-A sauce I can get by law.
Yes. Yes.
When I go to the drive-thru, that's what I tell the little guy that got the hand thing or whatever. Dude, all the Chick-fil-A sauce that allowed by the law, dude, that stuff is delicious. And you know what? Fun fact, you can buy the Chick-fil-A sauce in the squeeze bar at Kroger. Got them.
Walmart too. You can buy them at Walmart now. They have them at Walmart.
I got them. Dude, look, you know that hot sauce commercial? I put that issue on everything. Everything.
Well, here's the thing. Like I go in there and I get the number 7 with large fries, all of the Chick-fil-A sauce or the honey roasted barbecue, because that is for real. They're in the stupid like packets right now. Still, they don't even put them in the sauce thing. It's the honey roasted barbecue. It's so good. And then I get a salad. I get the Cobb salad with fat-free honey mustard dressing or whatever. And that's my next day meal. I don't even play. I have a second day meal. I eat one meal and then I get a second day meal. Yeah, I get a salad.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You go to Chick-fil-A and get a salad? What?
I get a chicken sandwich too, but I get a salad.
Well, who's in Chick-fil-A trying to be healthy? I mean,
I'm not trying to be healthy. I slather stuff on that. I dip my salad into extra, you know, like the Chick-fil-A sauce, like the extras that I got from the meal. I have them on for second days. And then I dip my stuff into the little extra packets and I eat it like that. I ain't trying to be healthy. But
You
it
know
makes
what I tried to get one day. I just wanted the chicken just the chicken patty. I didn't want the bread. I wanted to get a salad, chop up the Chick-fil-A pieces and put it in there. And then I find out it's already in the salad. So I was like,
yeah, that's the Cobb salad that I get.
same stuff.
It's so good. So good. Yeah. My kid likes the frozen lemonade. That's like his jam.
But you know what I wish I could eat? Chick-fil-A has macaroni and cheese, but I don't eat dairy, so I can't taste it. But
Yeah.
I buy it for my daughter and I take the lid off and I smell it real slow and put the lid back on.
You know what though? It's not that great. My kids like it. I tasted it one time and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like if I'm gonna eat mac and cheese, it needs to be homemade mac and cheese that's got the sugar in it at the house. Like it's baked with the sugar. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Do tell.
It's just baked mac and cheese. My daughter can make it with her eyes closed. It's like layered with like cheese, and you cook in like butter and sugar. You mix it all in, and you put it in with the noodles, and you layer up the cheese. It's so good. Yeah, it's sweet.
Hey, it sounds like my grandma used to make. Oh my goodness! I look, I can smell it when you start talking about. I can smell it.
Yeah, his mom makes it, and it is so good. I never had sweet macaroni before I had met him, and they made it one time, and I'm like, mac and cheese? Nah, I'm okay. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
Did you catch that? She called you the sweet. She called you the sweet Mac.
Sweet Mac.
Wait, I'm sorry. I actually blacked out. I was just sitting here and what's happening?
He's trying to block out the Chick-fil-A conversation because he don't like about Chick-fil-A. He don't like Chick-fil-A. He don't know where it is. No.
You like Chick-fil-A?
No. Okay.
But my kids do see. Look, there's my son. Chick-fil-A Mac is the best, no doubt. No, Caleb, you don't know.
Wait, look at Bar Run Forge.
Spicy Jesus chicken. It's rock and roll gospel.
And you know what? I feel like, and look, I hope I don't go to hell when I say this. But look, they're closed on Sunday. So I feel like the chicken is blessed. Just putting that out there. I'm putting that out there because the people who work there go to church because they're off on Sundays, right?
Yep.
So they pray over their food, right?
Yep.
So before they cook, it's got to be blessed.
Yeah. See, they take time to rest up so their week can be incredible. They can give incredible service.
That's the food you don't like right now?
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I want to be real clear about this.
Don't listen to Broke Monica. He's the skinny friend who can eat anything. Everybody's got that skinny friend. I am not that skinny friend.
Well, no, I do kind of laugh, but especially when never mind. I don't want to go there.
What are you gonna say?
No, nothing.
Look, it's about to get weird. Go ahead.
No.
What are you gonna say?
Okay. All I was gonna say was because this is one of those topics like I don't know. This is when it comes to Chick-fil-A, it's almost like politics, right? Like
yeah, people will
if
fight
people
you.
find out, certain things, and Chick-fil-A is one of those, they're ready to fight you. Like either you have like you're just unstable in some sort of way, or something. I don't know, but it's not that I don't like Chick-fil-A. It's not that I don't like it. My preference is beef. There you go.
Okay.
That's cool. But I love beef too. But I can only eat like steaks, like, I don't know, once a month because it don't digest well. I can literally eat a steak, and I love steak, don't get me wrong. But I can wake up the next day and feel full. I don't like that because I like to eat all the time. I want to be ready for every meal. Dude, when I fall asleep, the last thought on my mind is what I'm going to eat for breakfast. That's the last thought on my mind.
So that's my problem. That's why I'm a big girl, because I'd be waking up in the morning. I'm like, what am I going to make for dinner? And then I eat for breakfast and I'm like, what am I having for lunch? And then later on, I'm like, what am I having for tomorrow? Yeah, I'm always thinking about the next meal. This is my problem.
If I buy lunch, I buy enough for dinner too. I'm thinking
that's what. See, that's why I get my salad when I go to Chick-fil-A. If I'm already there, I'm gonna get me a sandwich and French fries and enjoy every bit of that. I don't eat the bread, but I eat the sandwich and the French fry, and then I got my salad for tomorrow, or I eat it for my next meal, which would usually be dinner.
Yeah, it don't make it to the next day.
Yeah, I don't
I've never
play.
had Chick-fil-A make it to the next day. I don't even know what day old Chick-fil-A tastes like.
Sometimes it makes it to the next day. It just depends on if I'm eating it for lunch or dinner. So
Yeah,
We'll see.
no, it's 8. No matter what the meal is, it's 8.
So,
Yeah,
so
for
do,
real.
do you like the French fries as well?
Yes, yes.
How do
You
you
know
like
why?
fries?
You know why I like the French fries? They're unique.
They are unique.
Plus they
They're
scoop.
not like nobody.
They scoop up your stuff. It's like a spoon. They just gave you a spoon to eat their Jesus sauce.
Okay, well, we just took this way too far.
I will only call it Jesus sauce going forward.
Wow, way to go.
They gave you a spoon. They're giving you an edible spoon to eat the deliciousness.
See, I don't think y'all understand the genius of Chick-fil-A sometimes. Y'all just in there eating, y'all really don't understand how the genius work of Chick-fil-A. They make chips called Dorito scoops, right? Chick-fil-A made a French fry that is a scoop and just called it a fry.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute.
That's what they did.
You know, they're not obnoxious with their names, and it's just fries. Their sandwich is just a sandwich, but they revolutionized French fries by making a dippable fry.
Yeah, okay. I will point out, Bar Run Forge made a comment. He said, "I always get humored by the fact that they use a Holstein cow." This is true. They use the dairy cow on their logo, which really
Well, because they're not what you're eating.
they're not beef anyway. But it's just funny because yeah, they use the Holstein, which is kind of like.
You can't eat a milk cow.
I mean, you can. I mean,
It's
you
not
can eat
good,
any cow.
though. It's
But
not good.
most people, they're not really used for beef as in production because they're not going to give you the highest yield when you're when you're working on when you process an animal and you're coming up with yield for meat ratio. You're going to get a lot more bones on a milk cow.
Because you suck
Your bones are bigger.
a milk out and it's not holding. I don't know. How does that
It's
work?
just a bigger build. It's like
Ah.
a real tall build on that animal. They're real
They're
meatier.
lean.
They're real lean that way. Yeah.
They're real lean, but they also burn calories much faster.
Yeah, they eat all the time because they're producing so much milk. So yeah, it's kind of funny.
I learned something there. I like that.
Okay, so were you going to ask him a couple questions? I know you
No,
got a
I
couple
mean,
questions.
you guys are all about, Chick-fil-A and just like guzzling the sauce that you can get at Kroger's and just like water bottles.
Hey, look, Eric, you remember Stone Cold Steve Austin? Dude, hey, you know what? That'd be a good idea for you to do a Instagram. Take 2 Chick-fil-A sauce bottles and slam them together and have Stone Cold in the background and just go with Chick-fil-A sauce.
I think maybe since you're from Georgia, you should do that.
No.
What were you trying to get me to do it or her?
Either one. Stone Cold Steve Austin is from Texas.
Yeah,
I
he's a
know,
Texan.
but Chick-fil-A is from Georgia.
Are they really?
Really? Oh yeah, because the original Chick-fil-A is in Atlanta.
Wait. Earlier, you reprimanded me when I asked about the peach trees, and you're a true Georgian, but you don't even know where Chick-fil-A started from. What is happening?
It's not about him being a true Georgian. It's about the fact that he loves trees and fruit trees.
Eric, why are you bringing up old stuff? We talked about that like
Eric lives in the past, like 30 minutes ago.
Look, Eric, focus on the future. Focus on the future. You're 6 minutes in it, dude. It's just Back to the Future. What's it, Martin McFly? Come on, look. We're right here.
Eric living Back to the Future.
Eric, we're in the moment right now, dude. We're in the moment. We're right here. Dude. Come on.
Well, you know what? Now
Jennifer, don't get Eric started on this because there's a movie. I think it's funny when cartoons have a dairy cow with an udder but a male voice. Okay, so they have this movie called Barnyard. Was it called The Barnyard? Back in the Barnyard or something? So it's like this barnyard movie they put out a few years ago. It's not Disney, but it's like an animated one, right? And the main dude, I think, is Kevin James.
Yes.
So Kevin James is the voice of the main cow. It's not a cow. He's supposed to be a steer maybe, but he's got these big old udders on the front and he looks like a female cow. He's drawn like a female cow. All the boys are, and they have these male voices and they're supposed to be guys, but they're actually drawn as cows, not steers or bulls. It cracks me up.
Do you think they should have added the guy part?
No, they shouldn't made them a bull because they're naked. We don't need to be having no obscene. But they could at least not make him look like big udders because that means it would be a female. trans cow. Julie carries as a trans cow. He dresses like a female cow.
Well, okay.
He dresses like a female cattle.
I mean, I think some of it, the anatomy, you're willing to like forgive, right? Like,
yeah, you don't need to have the boy parts, but
like,
you need to get rid of that udder. They don't need to be having no udder.
You know, that's a strange thing though, because we've had friends where they know that we have cows and they see all the cows that don't have horns, and they're like, "Oh, those are all the girls."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Well, there's boys in there too."
No, my friend told me only horned cows are boys, or they're bulls actually. So if it's a bull because they have horns. I was like, no, girls have horns. Steers have horns.
What?
They're a whole breed of cattle called longhorns.
Girl cows got
horns.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just like,
it's just the breed.
It's just like dogs. Like you have German shepherds that have a certain look, and then you have like pit bulls that have a different look. So with some breeds of cows, they have horns. Some breeds don't. And some have.
But it's boys and girls.
And some have both.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So when you see when you see cattle on the side of the road and it has horns, it doesn't mean it's a bull. The only thing that's going to differentiate that is what's between the legs, not between the eyes. Did I say that nicely?
You did.
Okay. I had to sit down and let that soak in for a minute.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard that before.
Yeah, girls can have horns. Texas Longhorns, I mean, all the Longhorns, they all have horns. Boys, girls, steered or not. Steered, bulls, girls, all of them.
Steered means that
Steers mean they've been snipped and clipped.
The guys have been cut.
Yeah.
Would you watch a video on that?
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Well, we may in the future.
No.
Hey, no. I definitely wouldn't be watching anything like that, dude. Are you serious?
I have a video like that on working on pigs. That's a video where I made a boar. I made him a barrow, which is basically snipped and clipped.
What is
I don't use scissors. I use razors. But
she's savage.
Jennifer said, "I apologize harshly for sparking this train of conversation."
Oh, she came up. Yeah, she started. Yeah, it's kind of your fault.
Yeah, she started it. Pure pondering. That's the conversation I had with a student 20 plus years ago. He swore up and down that you can milk a bull. You milk cows. Cows have horns. Bulls have horns, so you can milk a bull. Nope.
Yeah, that's
right. I think he was hot.
He might have been.
We want to say hi to Pure Pondering.
Hey, how are you?
Here. So glad you're in
yes,
here.
this is when you come into conversations like this. You're like wondering, why did I start here again?
You know, the biggest thing about when we ask guests to come on here, it's really the goal is for people to get to know who you are.
So they can go hop over there and check you out.
And sometimes it's just normal conversation like this, because I feel like sometimes people don't know that YouTube, watch this word, ready? I learned this from Naked Gardeners.
Okay.
YouTube creators.
Ooh.
Or content creators.
Yeah. They're like super smart. Naked Gardeners, super smart people.
Yeah.
Very nice. Awesome, but they're super smart. They say big words.
Yeah. They're big time too.
Yeah, big time.
They're like you. Big time. When we get autographs after the show.
Yeah. Did you ever get their autographs? Yeah, we want to get autograph for sure.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
He's all like, for real?
So you've only been doing this for about a year though, right?
Right before I came on here, I checked. It was a year and 6 months.
Wow, nice.
Well, I'll let you get to the question because it's kind of intermingled to the.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
But, all right, my first thing that I planted, of course, I had a peach tree and an apple tree, and I think I had 3 little small containers, and I was growing in a milk jug. I started gardening 1 week before I made my first YouTube video. 1 week. So when people say, follow my journey, no, you literally follow my journey of everything I plant. And even you see me doing weird stuff like filling containers up with soil. Every aspect of what I do is on there because I have a bad memory and I don't like taking notes. All I got to do is go back to a video and say, "Oh, I planted it on this day," and that's how I do it.
Oh, so this doesn't have anything to do with the actual channel. This is just your notepad.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
That's how I do. That's how I do with texts. I take my text. That's my notepad. So Eric will be like, "When did she drop that calf?" And I'm like, "Hold on, let me check my text messages because I know I texted a picture to somebody."
There you go. I mean, nobody takes notes anymore. That's like 10 years ago. Nobody takes notes. You put it on YouTube. You have a YouTube channel. That's how you document everything.
Might as well.
So when you started out, why did you start growing your own vegetables?
I think we was in a weird time in the world, and I thought it would be cool just in case to have a few things back there, just to eat off. And then, of course, everybody watched Lead Farmer 73. So I'm scrolling through YouTube, and I think he's fertilizing purple cabbage or something like that with banana water. I'm like, what? Now I grew up around people gardening, so I was like, who fertilizes with banana water? So I went on there. I got a little inspired, and my early YouTube name was kind of inspired by it.
What was your original YouTube name?
Broke Farmer 76.
Oh, okay.
Because the original joke was me and Buddy was outside talking, and we both watched Lead Farmer 73. And I said, shoot, I'm gonna keep growing these fruit trees. I'm gonna be Lead Farmer 73 out here. And he said, "You more like the Broke Farmer 73." And there go your name.
That's hilarious.
And in a nutshell, GT Junior. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, Eric. You posted up my bad.
You're good.
Yeah, that's what we were saying hi to.
So so you started about a year and a half ago. What does your production level look like from when you first started to now?
We can be big.
Light years.
Is it because of the experience as to why you're growing more, or because of current condition of the world, or a little bit of both?
No, not the world. I like growing. I mean, I like the idea of going in my backyard and being able to just pick fruit or get my own fruit. I like that idea. I mean, I'm not one of those people that I don't even watch the news. So whatever going on, I really don't even know, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. But once I got that itch, it was off to the races. That first video a year and a half ago was 2 fruit trees. I currently have 51 fruit trees now.
Well, how much property do you live on?
1 acre.
Okay.
Wow, that's cool.
So you've had to learn how to really maximize your space.
No, weird thing is I only use a quarter of my land for gardening.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's including the trees?
Yes.
Okay.
It's I don't know how to explain it. It's a country acre. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I don't think they measure too well on the land. So it's a country acre. I think it's more than an acre. I haven't went back and even checked it out. But literally, I have 16 trees lined up going down one fence. And I have probably 20 more in containers here and 10 more in containers there. I don't know. I kind of keep it neat and squared up. You know what I mean? I kind of compacted it one spot.
So what do you do with all these? I mean, obviously, if you have that much stuff, you're not consuming all that, right? Or do you have a fan? Like do you give it to people, or what do you do with all the vegetables and fruits?
Now, keep in mind, I've only been gardening a year, so I'm in the infancy of some of these fruit trees.
Yeah, fruit trees.
So,
oh yeah.
So I probably ate 2 plums, 1 peach, 1 hard pear. And I got a bunch of lemons, but they were small lemons because it's first year fruit. So this year should be a really, really big. And I don't preserve anything because I never grow enough where it's an issue. You know what I mean? Like greens and stuff, I just freeze them and I don't blanch them. I'm gonna say that on YouTube. I don't blanch them. Just put them in the freezer.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. Nobody got time to blanching their vegetables.
But they make a big deal out of it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It had me ashamed to say that I didn't blanch. I was on a live, and somebody asked me, did I blanch my greens? I just act like I didn't see the comment. Kept going.
You're like afraid to get shamed. You're like, we don't talk about blanching around here.
I'm not blanching. And the only thing that I found, and I can't say this for all greens, but I can say it for Chinese cabbage I've grown, collards, turnips, mustard green. All the Google research I did, the only difference if you don't blanch it is it throws out the taste if it's been in the freezer a long time.
Yeah.
But if you consume it in probably 6 months, it tastes the same to me. I couldn't tell the difference.
The only one in here so far that's agreeing with actually having time to blanch is Carmen, and she just making work for herself. So she got a lot going on. I don't know how she has time to be blanching nothing. But yeah, I don't have time to blanch my stuff.
Can you can greens and stuff like that? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I've never tried to can greens.
I don't want to talk about nobody else's channel that's not in the chat, but
It don't matter. You can.
Well, I still don't want to. I don't,
Yeah.
But I've seen people can greens with the meat in it. I didn't think you could do that. I've seen
well, I know you can do meat. So, I mean, I guess you could can the greens if you put the like ham hocks or something in there. You can it with some ham chunks. I know that's like rebel. That's like there's certain rules with canning things. You can't can certain things. So
yeah, I don't can.
Oh, Blue blanches hers too.
Because stuff like, all right, once I get a nice production of lemons, I'm gonna dehydrate those, put them in a big jar, just put them in a cup, and I'll figure out the rest. Because like tomatoes and stuff, I don't want dehydrated or canned tomatoes. If I can't eat them fresh, I don't want them.
Okay, I will say if you grow a lot of tomatoes, because that ends up happening to a lot of people, and if you're not into making salsa and those things to can, one of the things I did with my tomatoes one year was I did dehydrate them before I really started learning to can things. And before I really got into making salsa, because my kids were younger, I took a bunch of my tomatoes, dehydrated them, and I ground them into a tomato powder. And it was really handy to have tomato powder on my shelf because I did that with tomatoes and with green peppers. And so what I ended up doing was I would add you can reconstitute that tomato powder and almost make a paste, and you can add it to your sauces. So if you're making like tomato sauce or you're making like spaghetti or whatever, you can use that for that base. So it does help. Yes, sir, in the front.
I don't cook.
But your wife does, doesn't she?
Yes, but I don't want to just make her feel obligated because I got tomato paste in here. Hey,
that's true.
Tomato paste.
But you have. But if you have it, it's there as an option, and it's free.
Yeah,
it's free because it's in your garden.
With those keywords.
See, it's free because it's in your garden.
You know how to reel me right back into the conversation.
And if you already got a dehydrator, it's free.
I'm gonna try it.
But you can vacuum seal them too. Carmen said frozen tomatoes in a vacuum sealer.
Wow,
but vacuum sealers are really good too.
But would it be mushy?
Not necessarily. You're going to put it in a sauce anyway, aren't you? I mean, if you're going to plan to eat them, if you try to freeze them and then pull them out and eat them like you slicing it, that's not happening. Yeah, it's going to be mushy.
Yeah, I like to slice them.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do in the wintertime? I guess in the wintertime, you're not going to the store and buying those tomatoes, are you?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not grow tomatoes in your house all season?
I'm growing tomatoes right now.
You got grow lights?
Yeah, tiny tomatoes right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you got grow lights, why can't we just grow tomatoes all year long?
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you something about the tiny tomatoes. They get about this big. The plant is that big, and it start producing tomatoes. But guess what? On the artificial grow lights, those tomatoes are super small.
Got it.
Small, and they don't taste that good. They're not delicious. They're really not.
Oh, there you go. You can make ketchup, and you can make ketchup with your tomatoes too.
I don't eat ketchup.
But do your kids?
No. I don't have one. I have one adult child and one small one.
Do your small child eat ketchup?
Mustard.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a smart dipper right there.
Yeah, that's good.
It's called a no sugar dipper. We got some dippers and we don't have a lot. We have some dippers and we have some that are not dippers at all. Like we have a couple kids that are full on dippers, you know, they eat ketchup on everything and they be dipping it, just scooping it, just dipping it.
It wasn't a health choice. I just don't eat ketchup, and my daughter just followed suit. She just ate what dad ate. That's all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
look,
we got a couple mustard kids.
I could make a whole video on the stuff that I don't eat. I don't eat pork. I don't eat dairy. I don't like soup. I don't like ketchup. I've never eaten hot sauce. I don't eat onions. I don't know. I don't think we got enough time for all the stuff I don't eat. There's a lot of stuff I don't eat.
You poor guy. I wish we would have known this earlier. We could have addressed some of these issues that you're having.
No, it's just, I'm the type of person, once I'm headstrong. So I might watch a video and they say, well, if you eat this fried and 2 cups of lard, then you're going to have cancer next year. I'll never eat it again. I can cut stuff off and just never deal with it again.
Do you eat ramen noodles?
Yes, ma'am.
But that's soup.
No, I pour the juice out.
That's the best part.
Hey, Eric, look. Eric,
The noodles are going to give you cancer. The broth is the best part.
No, you cook. Hey, look. Oh, I'm glad you brought this up. Monica, listen. Go when you get a minute. Go to Dollar General. They have a ramen noodle bowl.
The cup.
Yeah, no, the black one. This black one.
The square.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's designed to cook ramen noodles.
Okay.
Oh, I did. I got a double pack of that. I have 2 of them. I got one for my older kid and one for my younger kid for the birthdays.
I knew y'all were good people the first time I ever saw you.
But you know,
Hey, bro, tell me why the 5-year-old. Now I don't know about this until I get home. Like obviously on the weekends, why the 5-year-old comes at 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm willing to make eggs and bacon.
Yeah, he'll be making. Eric will be ready for a full breakfast.
And he doesn't want that. He wants his ramen noodles, and he's getting his little black dish out with the pack.
He wants a soup. He comes and gets his pack of soup, and he'll be like, "I want shrimp today." No, I want beef, and he'll grab between shrimp and beef, and he will put it. You know, he gives it to you and hands it to you so you can make it for him. But yeah,
that's the kid that's gonna make it in life. You know why? Because
he's not picky.
Few kids at that age know what they want. He knows what he wants. He could just eat anything, but he's like, Dad, this is what I want. I always trust the person that know what they want out of life.
Well, see, he goes through these phases. So last year, he's been on this ramen kick for about 6 weeks or so. So we figure he'll probably have like full-fledged, like either heart failure or some sort of damage by the time he's 6. He's due to turn 6 in June. We don't know if he's gonna live that long because before the ramen noodles, he was on a bologna and mayonnaise for breakfast kick. It was sandwich bread, you just mayonnaise on both sides, slice of bologna, sometimes add some cheese. Otherwise, he'd be picky. Sometimes it was American cheese, sometimes it's no cheese. It was bologna sandwich for like 6 months. He did that. So before that was hot dogs. He wanted hot dogs all the time. So he went from hot dogs to bologna to ramen. It's like literally the trifecta of illness.
I like this kid.
He may not make it to 6, and I don't normally.
He's gonna be famous. Look, if y'all don't remember anything else from the day, that kid is gonna be famous. I'm telling you.
The littlest bland kid.
If you ever want to spice up that bologna, fry the bologna. Cut it in the middle.
Yep.
Fry an egg.
Whoop.
Light mayonnaise. Oh my God. A little pepper. Just a little pepper. You will bite your knuckles off. I'm telling you.
Eric's gonna be using that now for sure.
I'm using that.
Yes.
That is now entered my phrases now. Thank you for that.
Yes, I know, Carmen. Where's the grass up beef? He lives in a home of fresh food and he wants bologna. I'm telling you, girl, most of my people eat very, very healthy. It's the 5-year-old. Something is wrong with his brain. He needs this.
He thinks outside of the box. See, y'all in the box. This kid is there outside of that box.
Yes, look, Pear Ponic said a kid can live on chicken nuggets, salad, and Casey Masterpiece chips. Yes. Oh, He
Fact.
started young with chips. Okay. He did start young with chips. When he was about 3, he would start with chips in the morning. He would go into my pantry, find the nearest bag of chips he could find that was like low shelf level. And he would grab the chips and literally just sit in the living room with chips, watching the people all around him. He didn't care what it was. I'm like, dude, why are you eating chips on the floor? This is my breakfast. I'm like, no, you can't eat chips for breakfast.
You know what scared me? A kid that wants to eat healthy. That scares me a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to close my eyes around a kid that prefers an orange over candy bar. That kid will, look, he will take tweezers and pull your nose hairs out while you sleep.
Look, Carmen said he belongs on the country acre with broke farmer. They're besties, obviously.
Dude, look,
Hi,
do
Roy. Thank you for coming in.
do you know how I buy noodles? I buy them by the case.
That's what we do. So here's the thing. Hey, Duval, City Girl Gardener, how are you? Look, I buy ramen only for like, this goes into my like extra, it goes into my extra pantry. I bought ramen in like a case, and for like months and months and months, my kids won't touch it. In the wintertime, every now and then the kids will be like, Mom, can I have some oodles and noodles, some ramen noodles? I'm like, yeah, baby. That's like a wintertime treat. Not for this kid.
Nobody say that no more.
Oodles and noodles. That's what we call oodles and noodles. My kid would be like, oodles and noodles every day. This is the only kid that we did. Even my older kids are like, we're worried about him.
But look, all right, people talk about prepping and stuff. What's the expiration date? How long are ramen noodles good for?
Like 2000. I think it's good for like 2300. Year 2330 or something.
They're good for 2 nuclear blasts.
Yes. People, I prep everything. I've never seen people talking about prepping ramen noodles. Dude, you can
because it's so taboo.
No.
Like, see, everybody in here is like, what? What are you feeding your kids?
Because
I'm getting ramen noodles.
You don't need to worry about stocking your shelves with them, because when the nuclear blast hits, you just go to the store and pick them off the shelf.
No. Let me tell you what happened in 2020. Do you know who did it? You know who was gone? What was gone off the shelves? Like #1 at Walmart's and Family Dollars and all that?
Toilet paper.
Ramen noodles and the TP. Ramen noodles gone. People knew what they were going for. Ramen noodles.
All right, look. You know what? I'm gonna tell you how stupid the toilet paper. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call people stupid if you hoard the toilet paper.
That's okay. Say it at the end, not in the beginning. We're good.
Okay, but this is the thing. Go get a bidet toilet.
Oh, girl,
you never have to buy toilet paper again.
Yeah, that's true. We talked about the bidet last time too. Yeah.
You just get an old ketchup bottle
and squeeze it with fury. You look, Carmen's never gonna be my friend anymore. She said someone donated cup of noodles to the church and the expiration was 2053. How? Okay, look, Carmen, cup of noodles different than ramen noodles. Okay, you got the oodles and noodles packet, the square. That's like, that probably would way outlast the cup of noodles. Okay, girl, but cup of noodles have got vegetables in it, like actual. You can see the vegetables. My kids won't eat that mess. They're like, there's peas floating in this. No thanks. If they're gonna eat peas and vegetables, it's either gonna be from my garden on their plate, but it's not going to be floating in their soup like that. They're not having it.
I call those bougie noodles.
They are the bougie noodles, yeah. Lady Boots up there says that her son, he went on a grilled cheese kick too. We did have a grilled cheese kick for here.
Oh, yeah.
He went through grilled cheese and my kids came up with they upgraded. They got the bougie grill ready. They grill peanut butter and jelly.
That's next level.
Do tell.
You take a PB&J sandwich, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You put butter on each side or margarine because, we're not too fancy for a little bit of plastic on your bread. But you butter up your bread and you slap it on a skillet and you cook it like a grilled cheese. But it's PB&J.
Does it have a little crunch to
it? Depending on how you cook it. Because some kids like a little soft.
Crisp on the outside, gooey on the inside.
Yeah, for real.
I will do it tomorrow. That sounds delicious. That is delicious sounding, dude. Oh,
it's good.
Well, I will say with the grilled cheese too. I don't know if you ever put like a nice thick slice of tomato in there.
Grilled cheese with tomato.
Yeah. Okay. Look, glad you brought it up.
We do egg on ours too.
They sell vegan cheese. So it takes a while. So what I do, and it's got to be Captain John Durst bread, the potato bread. It's got to be that bread.
Okay. Potato bread is like super good.
Yeah. But you melt the grilled cheese while it's hot coming off. You open it up, put your piece of beef bologna on there or whatever your meat topping is. Throw your tomato on there. Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus. But you got to do it when it's first coming out and it's still steaming. You split it open, put it back on, and close it real good. And then they heat up the meat in there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So good.
I had a flashback. Forgive me. I tasted it for a moment. I tasted it.
Look, we had to block Nightbot. He was yelling at Carmen up there for spamming caps. I was like, no, sir. Nightbot wants to come on here one time because I invited him on. And he comes on one time and try to block my friend. Rude.
The color drop note I'm talking about, yummy potato bread. It is delicious.
Yeah. Potato bread is good.
Oh.
That was something that up in the Northeast we used to get all the time. I'm
So
sure they
good.
have it down here too, but it's not quite as popular, I guess.
Potato bread is good, but it's not as popular down here. No.
It's expensive. It's the Rolls Royce of bread.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Definitely.
All right. Well, look.
Yeah, it's
bro,
true.
I've had a great time.
Eric had a good time because he went 5 minutes over his allotted time. He normally cuts everybody off right at 10. He lets you go 6 minutes over.
Well, we were having such a good time.
Broke Farmer broke you.
And okay.
You broke Eric.
That's all right. Oh, so now everybody else that comes up behind him when we stop, like on the mark, they're going to be like, well, I guess I was boring.
Look, the next person going to want to go at least 6 minutes over. I guarantee it.
Yep. They're going to try to keep pushing Eric a little further.
It's too late because you've actually got the 6 minute mark now.
You broke him.
And look, if I don't catch y'all live, I'm going to go back and I'm going to see the timestamp and make sure I'm still the longest.
I'm gonna put that in there too. When I go back and do the description, I'll be like, "This is the longest live we've had in a while." Eric broke with Broke Farmer.
And then once y'all get 100K, Broke Farmer will be on there.
There you go. Boom.
Nice.
Holding the record. There you go.
Carmen, it's just his thing. He's very, very strict on time.
Yeah.
Very strict.
Well, look, everybody in here in the chat who hasn't had a chance to go check out Broke yet. He does some reviews, which I think are good.
Mm-hmm.
He does some videos. The one I was laughing about, I didn't get a chance to ask, but was about the fish water that smelled like dookie or doo-doo or whatever. This was an older video.
Did you see the short though?
The short? Did you see the short?
I don't know if I saw that one.
Ooh, that smell.
I love it.
Well, there you go. There's the teaser. Everybody get over there. Check him out. Super great guy. It was kind of the idea today was just to
conversation
with all of our interviews is just try to make it feel like we're visiting in the house with each other. So, Broke, we really appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
First off, I want to thank you and your lovely wife for having me on your channel. You know, it's so many people in the YouTube universe that you could have had, but you picked the old Broke Farmer to come up with it, and I'm very appreciative for it. Thank you.
Well, hey, you got me growing. And Dale's the one that showed me about the MIG Grow Off. And because of her entering, I found your channel. And I told Eric, I was like, I really like this guy. He's really likable and he seems really genuine. And I really like him. I think I want to do this MIG Grow Off thing. I watched his video. I don't know. I've never grown in the winter. So thank you because of you and because of what you guys are doing, the other guys in this part of this MIG Grow Off, because of y'all, I was able to grow during the winter. And I've never started from seed before, like my garden. And this year, I'm hoping that at least 80% of my garden will be from seed starts. And I have so many seeds out there right now that are just beautiful starts, just gorgeous plants. They're this big. I've got to up pot things. I'm learning new terms and I'm doing so much. And it's because of the stuff that you guys are doing. So thank you. Yes. See, look at that. That's awesome. See, but that's awesome because of you and a bunch of other amazing YouTubers. So thank you because you're so likable and genuine that it made me want to do something outside of my comfort zone. So keep doing you. And I'm excited to keep watching you guys. So
I appreciate it, dude. This is what it's all about. It's a gardening community I
Yep.
feel like we internet cousins. I mean, that's
There you go.
how it's supposed to be. And look, MIG Grow Off, I appreciate y'all being in it. And Eric, you didn't bring up that nasty, disgusting video where you
What?
where you
Would you-
talking trash in it. Yeah, you thought I
Oh.
forgot about that? Come on, big guy.
He tried
Wow.
talking trash in the very beginning too, which was great. And you were like, no trash talking. Eric's like, really? I was like, no, you know these people will be talking trash. I was like, and Dale entered it with like a boxing rat. She came in as a boxer. You know people be talking trash.
Look, some
Good
people
job.
love some people on the internet. I love some Andale. Look, I love some Andale.
I know.
And Dale can sit and talk about the weather. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. This is so
Yeah.
soothing and cool. Oh my God.
Yeah. I watched her
I'm sorry.
can
Look,
water.
I'm taking y'all, you 10 minutes over now.
Oh, you're 10 minutes over. Boom, baby.
I see what's happening here.
We're
Well-
pushing him to the limit.
We really do appreciate it. And everybody out there, again, if you haven't had a chance, go check out Broke Farmer. We appreciate everybody jumping in here, all the people who came over with Broke to support us
Thank you.
in this as well. We really, really do appreciate it. Hopefully this interview was able to help kind of show who Broke is. As Monica said, very likable, a great encourager. And, it's just awesome to see people like this, taking advantage of the property that they have, growing what they like to eat,
And encouraging other growers,
encouraging other growers.
other content creators to grow.
Yeah, there you go. What's up? So hey,
Getting fancy.
who likes guests that don't even know Chick-fil-A is from Georgia?
Oh, farmers' wives do.
And farmers do too. Everybody have a great night, and we will catch you
You guys.
next week. Peace.